Hello. Hello. There we are. Good morning, prop firm match. How we doing, guys? Good to be with you here on Thursday. We got John in the building. We got a good show. We got TMadeAlex coming on this morning, if you guys remember him from last week. So looking forward to that conversation. We survived FOMC, or at least I survived FOMC. John, how are you, man?
I'm good. I didn't survive FOMC.
We got to talk about it.
Had a red day yesterday. It was all right. It wasn't a big red day. It was fine. I was able to manage it, but a little bit of, I wouldn't say max pain yesterday, but I traded in the overnight session, and I had a really nice trade that played out beautifully, and I fat fingered the order. I sold instead of bought. I was looking for a long.
I've done it. Did it recently.
I was so annoyed. I was like, and I don't like to get into a trade after it already passes, because it went really fast. And so like when it started going, I was like, nice. And then like I see it's going negative, my balance, and I'm like, what is going on? I was like, oh no. And I was so frustrated. And I think it was like a 50 to, I'm looking now because I didn't want to look at it this morning, but I think it kept going the whole overnight. Just the long just kept going. So yeah, that was my day yesterday. Just didn't have it at all yesterday.
Brutal, man. Wait, yeah. So this was overnight, as in just like the Asia session last night after FOMC?
Yeah, exactly. So it was like it would have been like 10 Eastern time. So yeah, it was a really nice trade. It set up so good, and it worked out well. But it just I sold instead of bought.
Oh my god! I mean, I did that, bro. I did that on stream last week, and I think that is what started me off. I think I ended up being red that day because I did something. It wasn't that I sold instead of bought, but I was in a trade and I was trying to set my take profit order, and I accidentally closed the trade for like a very small profit, and then the trade ran to my full take profit. So it just annoyed me, and then I was starting to try to recreate that trade, even though it wasn't there anymore. And I did it all on stream, and like the chat was saying, like, "Come on, bro, that's not the same trade." It happens.
Yeah, 100%. This happened to me before too. Like I wasn't too mad at myself, but what was really interesting, the feeling that I had after that happened, like, was very noticeable. Like, so I locked myself out. I think I took 2 losses in a row after that mistake, and so I locked myself out. But the feeling I had, and the reason I do, and I know I've been mentioning this, like the lockout feature, because the feeling for me was like, I want to get this back. Like, I want to get into a good trade. And like, I had to close my laptop, my computer, because that was it. I was like, I can't believe that just happened. I know I can get the trade again, and all these thoughts and feelings. It's like an anxious kind of feeling. Like, I can't like super describe it, but it was like, I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, oh, this is good that I'm not trading, because this trader right here is what would blow accounts. Yeah. This trader right here is what would make mistakes and get an even deeper red. And I didn't like admitting that in the moment, but I'm like, this is the trader that makes mistakes. And so that was interesting to see. So yeah.
Well, you know what, dude? I mean, when I said who survived, I hope everyone survived FOMC. I just mostly meant, like, I hope you didn't blow an account. So you didn't blow your accounts, you just took a loss.
Yeah.
So that's good. You still survived in my eyes. And FOMC was not great for me. I mean, I had to leave early. So usually I go stream in the PM session as well. I couldn't even do that because I had to go to the doctor for the baby, just to check up, all that stuff. So, but it was during FOMC, right? And listen, man, I love trading. So while we're waiting for the doctor, I'm pop my phone up. I pop my phone open, and I'm looking at the charts, and I go, oh, I kind of like this. I think I could catch a little short right here. I try to take the short, and just immediate loss, like 25 points. I was only in on 2 micros, so I was up like 400 on the day before FOMC. Took one trade and lost like 170, and then I just said, okay, I know let me go back to real life. This is not the time to do it. So I did survive, but I did give up profits in FOMC, unfortunately. So this is kind of where it was for the day. So I was up like 380, and then it had to end it up 177. So not the end of the world, and I did kind of make it back in the Asia session as well. I took a little Asia short, so I kind of made it back. So I kind of feel like I still have the same profits from before. Account balance is at 52,000, so we're close, man. I was $300 away from payout, John, last Friday, and I had a red day. You can see right here. Talked about it on stream, and since then, this week has been kind of like we're surviving, but it hasn't been like a week of just easy trading. It's been a grind for me, and I've also been very cautious because I don't want my red days to be this big. I really don't, man. Especially when I'm constantly talking about base hit winning days, which is great. But if you have red days like this, it does, I went from being up pretty nicely for the week to like pretty much a scratch week. So, there's always room for improvement. So I've just been really cautious this week. Maybe even too cautious because I've taken profits a little too early in some situations where I could have been at the point to get the payout. But I'd rather be like alive and grinding it out than like, tilting. So it's cool. We'll keep it going, man. We got a little buffer in these accounts for the day. We're up 180 on these 5 top 1 futures 50K accounts. So yeah, I mean, we're good, man. It's been a good week overall. But yeah, FOMC was brutal. If you look at this, I mean, this is just crazy FOMC price action. Just all over the place, dude. Like there are so many instances you could have thought we're gonna drop. I really thought it was gonna happen here. So like, okay, we had our news release, we got our move up. You get a nice move down. It was just seek and destroy, just stop everyone out on all sides and then finally run. But right here, I was like, okay, we're about to rip down to the lows. Like when you look at the price action right here, you would be thinking like, okay, we swept liquidity. We just had a little market structure shift, strong displacement lower. Like it's time to come down and take these lows. It was just such a good fake out. Like, I got to give the market makers and the institutions hats off, man, because this was just such a good fake out. Then just bam, rip it up. So, yeah, man, FOMC is a tough day to trade. It always is because I feel like there's a lot of there's not like one-sided action. It's very often the way it was yesterday. So, yeah, I'm happy to survive, but yeah, man, I don't know. That's really it. How's your week overall been for your trading?
Yeah, I'm green this week. I think I'm a little green. I was much better green before yesterday, but yeah, it's been a green week.
That's good.
The one thing that I realized, so the volatility in FOMC is really high, obviously, like it just goes nuts. So I actually got this indicator. I looked for a volatility indicator because my strategy relies on less volatility. When there's less volatility, I actually do better because my risk is so small. But when a 5-second candle is 5 to 10 points, that like I have very small chance of, or it reduces my chances of success. So I just grabbed the volatility indicator and it literally shows me the point size, the average point size in the last few minutes for NQ. So I'm gonna start using it. Like basically, I want to trade when the average point size is less than 2. If it's above 2 or 3, I know to be really careful, or to switch to micros so I have more space. Because I think in my last stream I actually said that I trade 1 micro. No, I trade 1 mini. So I trade 1 mini and with very tight stop. But if it's super volatile, I have to switch to micros and do like 2 micros, so I can leave a wider gap in case the market is just doing crazy stuff. So yeah.
That's smart, man. I love that. What's the indicator called? Is it a free indicator or is it paid?
It's a free indicator. It's called average candle size with threshold options. I don't know who it's by. I can probably get the author Let me see.
Yeah, let the people know, because that's definitely helpful. That makes perfect sense to me too. By the way, that your strategy on the 5-second chart would actually work better in lower volatility. Makes perfect sense.
Yep. Let's see here. Average candle size with brush. So it's by NexVus, NEXVUS.
NEXVUS.
Yes.
What's it called actually?
Average candle size points. Yep, that's the one. Yep.
Right here. Okay, guys. So take notes if you want to look into that. Maybe you could, if you want to pull up your charts, John. Maybe you could show them how you use it, because that's pretty interesting.
Yep, for sure.
While John's doing that, guys, just a little update. We're doing our giveaways. Shout out to our sponsors. We got Top One Futures, Blue Guardian, Aqua Futures, and we still got some Tradeify accounts to give away. I've been doing that in a slow drip, just slowly, So I got 2 accounts left. So we'll do one today, one tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. As always, if you want to join our giveaways, make sure to join our Discord. I pinned a comment at the top of the chat with the Discord invite link. So just click that link, join the Discord, and when it comes time, I'll direct everyone on how to enter. Okay, John's got his charts up. There we go.
Yep. So essentially, so I'll go to the 5-second, and right down here, you can see, I don't know how visible it is. Maybe I can make this screen a little bigger. Yep, there we go. So yeah, 5-second chart. And then if I just look at the average point size in the last few candles, it gives me an average. It's like right here. And so I can just scroll back and see, okay, the average point size has been around, the highest was around 2, but it's an average of like 1 point per candle. As opposed to, like, let's say back here, it was 8 points per candle. 5-second candle was an average of 5 to 8 points. So in this period, I'm probably I'd have to go to micros. But once the volatility dies down, then I can consider, one mini to have more confidence that I won't get stopped.
Yeah, that's smart, man. That makes perfect sense. John, did you hear about I think it's TradeAvate and Ninja Trader that announced this. They're gonna allow you to split a mini contract. So instead, I still don't really understand it. Chat, if any of you guys know the details, please help me out here. But the idea is that you can trade one mini, right? You could start off in your trade with one mini, but they're going to allow you to take off half of a mini and turn it in. I don't know if it turns into a micro. It doesn't make sense to me because these are totally different contracts, but I guess they're just going to allow people to split their mini contracts. It's really interesting. It's like a new thing. Chat, if anyone has a link, or tell me where to find it, because I've just been seeing it on X everywhere. And it's I saw it from Ninja Trader. So it's not, it's not Fugazi, it's not BS, but I just don't really know the exact details, but it's interesting.
Huh. That is interesting. I'm definitely going to look into that. Yeah, I mean, it could come in handy. I like using one mini. It sometimes makes me hold my trade to target rather than splitting it up. But if I'm ever in a situation where I feel confident in the trade, but maybe we're approaching some resistance or some support, I could be like, all right, let me just split this off and be risk free, and then let the other one ride. But yeah, be curious to see how that works. I'm not too sure.
I'm trying to find it on X now because I've been seeing it everywhere. If somebody look for me, please. By the way, Mustang Trader is asking you a question. Shout out Mustang Trader, John. I'm having him on tomorrow, actually. We just locked this in. This guy, his name is Nick. We know him from the ASFX group. He has taken $1 million in payouts this year. And he's like a no face, anonymous. I mean, he'll show his face on stream, but he's You know, he's not a huge influencer or anything, but he's taken massive amount of payouts. He trades like 80 accounts at a time. So we were talking about it, and I was like, dude, we got to just have you on the stream. Like, I don't care if you're an influencer or not. Like, I think the chat would love to talk to you and ask you questions and hear about your process. So he said he's down. So yeah, that's going to happen tomorrow.
That sounds amazing. I'd love to see that as well. That
Yeah,
sounds
seriously, dude.
really
So
cool.
shout out Mustang Trader, but yeah, he's asking, what was the question now? Does the indicator separate the candle body size from the wick size?
Candle body size from the wick size. I think it just uses the high and low.
The high and low. That would make the most sense to me.
Yeah. I can't say for sure. Like, this was the easiest one to find. Basically, I just did a quick search. So I haven't used it. I just added it yesterday, so I'll play with it more today. But to me, it does pretty much what I'm looking for, which is, yeah, just giving me the average point size of the candles, the previous candles. I do think it would make sense that it'd be the high and low. I don't think it would just use the body or
Yeah, I would think the same. So people are saying that they posted it on X about Ninja Trader letting you split minis, but I don't see it. I don't know if I have the wrong accounts. Guys, give me the account name because I do want to look at this. This is like kind of big news, I feel like.
I just posted the indicator for anyone else who's interested.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so maybe John, do you got a plan for today? You're going to be trading. What's your game plan?
Yeah, I haven't analyzed the chart. I'll probably trade later this afternoon. But let me just take a quick look at the charts here. Yeah, I feel like we're in a bit of consolidation, or like some sideways action. So to me, this is when it becomes really important to look at all of my time frames to get a clear picture of what the market's trying to do. So yeah, I don't know if my analysis this morning would be super helpful. What I can see is, yeah, we're like ranging up here. We could possibly range a little bit more, or I don't know, head lower. Like, one thing I know, like, the market hasn't seemed super bullish for me. Like, I've gotten a lot of selling vibes recently. Like, even when I just look at the charts, like, I'm not confident that the market's gonna go up. Like, it was like that on Tuesday where I just felt like the sell was way more clear.
Yeah, same. I thought the same.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd have to look at a lot of charts this morning to really get a good feel for the market. But I don't know. I'm not getting. Maybe we rip up, but I don't know. I'm not getting those vibes too much.
I feel that. I mean, I still have targets to the downside. Chat, I'll go over that all for you. But real quick, shout out Sam the Trader. He tagged me on X about the post. So let's read this, guys. So it's right here. It was from Trade Prop. So I guess they have an X account for their prop side of things, because I was looking at just the Trade X account. So it says right here, mini to micro contract converter, instant product fungibility. So swap e-minis and micro e-minis on the fly with a clean 10-to-1 ratio. No margin math, no friction, one unified risk limit, seamless contract sizing, and your max position stays tied to the primary contract. Trade up, trade down, stay sharp. Coming soon. Okay, so it's not official yet, but coming soon. I mean, what do you think about that? Does that make more sense on how it would work to you now, John? I think it's just like they're just saying you could split your minis, I guess. You don't have to worry about going from micro to mini.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I guess it would just swap your mini for micros. So you would get 5 micros for the mini, and you'd probably switch over to you'd get 10 micros. Yeah, you get 10 micros. So I'm assuming, I don't know, I'd have to see it work, but maybe it just switches you over to the micro contract. And
so Mustang Trader has a good point on this, because it makes sense that they posted this through Trade Prop and not the Trade X account. I bet this is only for the prop firms because it's all on Sim anyway. So yeah, Mustang Trader makes a good point. Like, he was like, I wouldn't want to do it because you would not be able to do that in a live brokerage, because how would that work? two different contracts completely. So it's a good point. Interesting though. Definitely a little bit of news. TradeAvate is trying to compete with Project X. They're trying to make things be innovative, which I guess is cool.
Yeah, that's very interesting. I didn't know TradeAvate had a prop firm either.
They don't have a prop firm, but it's like because they partner with all these prop firms.
Yeah.
They're trying to be like use firms that have TradeAvate, not Project X, etc.
Got it. Very interesting. Yeah.
All right. But yeah, I can show you guys what I'm looking at. Also, John, I don't want to keep you too long. So whenever you're ready, whenever you got to hop off, just let us know, okay?
Yep, I'll do 30 minutes this morning, so another like 5 minutes.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yeah, Erkan's mentioning 80% setup. Is there an 80% setup? I feel like we've already touched the POC right here, unless it's different on the mini contract, because I'm looking at it on the micros. Let me just do that real quick. This was yesterday's POC. Where are you seeing it in the 80% setup, Erkan? I think it's already hit. Yeah, for me, it's already hit. Even on the minis, it's the same. Let me see. ES. Yeah, we've already touched the previous day's POC. It can happen in the overnight session. So a lot of people confuse that. They think it just needs to happen in the New York session. If you touch the POC in the first 2 hours of the market open in the Asia session, there's technically no 80% setup. It's only when it hasn't been touched at all. But midnight, the midnight setup is different. Yeah, we could do that. I think that's roughly a 70% probability. But I'll definitely most likely be looking for that midnight retracement. Oh yeah, dude, this is nice. Yeah, this is not the 80% setup. That's in regards to the POC. But the midnight setup is also like a roughly 70% of the time the market retraces to the midnight open in the New York session. It's like a big component to how I view price action and how I execute. So midnight is way below us. I do like that. Maybe a very simple inversion in the direction of midnight. And even you could stick to a higher time frame for this, guys. Like I'll be watching this. If we get a 15-minute inversion, I will absolutely be interested in shorts to midnight, especially if we break below the POC. Like let's say I missed this entry. If we just get below the POC, I'll look on the lower time frames like the 5 and the 1 minute to try to catch some type of move back down to midnight. I do like this. There's also some relative equal stacked lows right here. So yeah, this looks good. This looks good to me. And there's news in 4 minutes. Okay, cool. John, before you go, do you have anything prop firm match related that's going on? I know the choice awards are still happening, right? We got a few more days on that.
Yep. We have pretty much the rest of this week till Sunday, I believe, Sunday evening. Yeah, those are still going, so you can go and vote for the best firm of 2025. And then we're releasing the prop firm match awards. We're releasing those now as well, so you can see who won based on objective metrics on prop firm match. You can see who won these awards.
Oh, that's interesting. So it's based off the objective metrics, not just votes. So you get people get to see both.
Exactly. So we're updating the page today, so it's a little bit easier to kind of understand everything. But you can see the prop firm match awards, which are based on metrics from the site, based on reviews and different metrics like that. And then we have the traders choice awards, which if you scroll down the page, we actually flipped it. The traders choice are now near the bottom, so you can still vote. It's all the way. Yeah, there it is. So it's not easy to access really because it's all the way at the bottom, but we're updating everything today. So you can clearly see like prop for match awards and traders choice awards.
Dude, Tradeify. So we were saying it was really early because Funding Ticks was in front by like 90% yesterday or a couple days ago, last time we went over this. And Tradeify has taken the lead. Damn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're up 67% now. Funding Ticks over at 20, but Funding Pips is still top dog in the FX space, at least according to the people.
Yep, 100%.
Very interesting. So yeah, guys, vote on that. If you're interested, if you got a favorite prop firm, shout them out, man. Let them know, it's fun stuff. It's all fun stuff to do at the end of the year. I did see this. I was seeing Top Step posting about this, that they got best rules, which I think I agree. I think that's pretty valid.
Yep, I do like the Top Step rules for sure. Yeah, and for the Trader's Choice, we did allow firms to incentivize or to promote it to their traders. We can't. It's a community vote, so we didn't want to kind of put any limitations for the firms on that. So yeah, firms are promoting themselves and telling their traders to vote. So with other things like favorites, we don't really allow incentivizing, but Trader's Choice, we were a bit more lenient.
Yeah, it's fair. It's more democratic.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome, man. Well, all right, John, we don't want to keep you too long. I know you got stuff to do. I hope you have a good trading day, man, and we will catch you soon.
Sounds good. Likewise. Thanks, Zach. Thanks, everyone.
Bro, talk later.
See ya.
Peace. All right, chat. There we go. Shout out, John, man. Yeah, guys, smash that like button. Not to be too much of an influencer, but smash the like button. That's how we get our giveaways going. I bribe everyone with likes on the stream. So where are we at so far? Like, we got over 65 people watching just on YouTube, only 20 likes. Let's get that to 50 likes and we'll run our first giveaway, chat. So let's get 50 likes. But yeah, W John, man. I love that one of the founders of Prop for a Match comes on the stream like twice a week. It's awesome. He's an actual trader. Like, this place is run by traders, man. It's freaking awesome. Hey, Doug. Good morning, brother. Good to see you here. NQ should sell soon. Yeah, man. I'm thinking sells today, boys and girls. Like, I feel like I sound like such a perma bear, but I think the price action is telling us sells today. So I did catch a little short in the Asia session. We talked about this. So listen, man, these accounts are back in like healthy standing after this terrible daily loss limit day on which was last Friday. I've just been grinding it back up slowly, man. Like, really, this has been, I talk about this all the time, like probably 60 to 70% of your trading career is not thriving. It's about treading water and staying alive. It's just what I've learned, man. And I think that's why so many people can't do it long term, because they just can't live like that. But that really is like, you got to know how to tread water and just be okay with like staying alive, because what happens is the market starts to make more. There's these windows of time where the market either makes sense, or it fits your style or fits your strategy, or you just have a really good mindset at the moment, or it's a mix of all of these things and you exploit. And that's when you really profit. And I wish it wasn't like that. I wish you could become a trader. Like, I wish trading could be this thing where you find a way to make 10,000 per month every single month without fail. It's just not the way trading works, guys. Like, trading is crazy up and down. Like, most people can't live like this. I can live like it because I'm crazy. Like, truly though, most people can never live like this. So listen, man, this month, December, has just been surviving. It really has just been surviving. Like, it's not about thriving and taking a bunch of payouts. It's been about surviving, and I'm happy with this so far. I'm happy with this because this has been some tough, objectively tough price action. And I know I'm not alone in that. A lot of people agree with me. It's been tough price action. So, yeah, we just got to stay alive. We got to stay alive. We could still take this payout. It's possible I could take it on Friday because I need to make another $1,000 by tomorrow, right? But for my consistency score, I need to make 600 and 600. So we would need to make 600 total today. I'm up 180 so far, so we would need to make another 420 bucks. And then I would have to do it again tomorrow and make another 600. If I do that, I could, I could secure a $12,000 payout, which would put me at 32,000 in payouts in the last like 5.5, 6 weeks, which would be great. But, you know, I also don't want to force that because that's what happened to me last Friday. Last Friday, that's exactly what happened to me. I was $300 away from taking that payout. I wanted to brag about 32.5K in payouts in 5 weeks. You know, I was thinking about that. My ego got to me. And, you know, I skunked it, as James Bruce would say. I shit the bed. I hit the DLL instead. So, and I talk about that all the time. Like, this is one of the most dangerous days for most traders where they're so close to a payout because we just go, I'm getting this today. I'm not waiting another day. I'm getting this today. And if the market conditions aren't perfect for you, this happens. So, but we stay alive, man. The difference is I know how to like crawl myself back. Look at the difference in these days. I was having mostly like $200, $400 days. I come back this week. It's been more of a grind. I'm trading small. You know, I'm just like more focused on staying alive and grinding the P&L back up. Because a lot of people will say, well, just go hard, full port. And if you blow the accounts, just reset them. And it's like, guys, I actually do this for a living. I can't just reset 5 instant funded accounts every other week with no payouts. That's how you burn a hole in your pocket. That's how that's how you become like not profitable. It's very important to not blow the accounts you have. I hate when people say like, listen, evals are different. Full port your evals to pass them in a day or two. I get that. But once you have your funded accounts, it's cope if you're saying, it's total cope if you're saying like, oh, well, I've had 2 losing days. I've given back a lot of profits. I'll just full port today and either make it back or I'll just reset it. Who cares? I'd rather reset and not trade in drawdown. Like people say that shit. That's pure cope, man. Yeah, you'd rather spend another $1,000 or $500 on challenges and evals or instant funded accounts and then try to get your payout and reset the whole process. It's cope. So it's very important that you don't do that. That's kind of what my point is here. But yeah, what are you guys thinking about all this? Good morning, Zach. Dead Cat, what up, brother? When is the due date? Payout we can discuss later. December 20th. So it could be any day now. Could be any day. I got a meeting with everyone today after the stream to like discuss what the plans are for the stream. But listen, guys, I'm trying to do like, I want to get back to work right away. So I'm trying to do 2 weeks. It might be 2 weeks off for me. And then I'm getting back to work. So that's probably what it's going to look like. The good thing is it's going to happen right around the holidays, man. Like we're going to have Christmas and New Year's, which are pretty much weeks that most traders take off. There's going to be a bunch of holiday days, bank holidays. Like there's not going to be a lot of trading for those 2 weeks that I'm gone, you know, taking care of the baby. So I think it actually, the due date is like the best possible timing for a trading streamer. So I think it's going to be okay. I think we'll just like maybe take 2 weeks off for the holidays and we'll get back and start gunning for it, man. I think that's the plan. It takes a month or two to get back to you on Discord. I am terrible at answering people back, but I hit you back. I hit you back this morning. Oh, sorry, Adam. I got Adam distracted. That means I'm a good streamer, bro. I'm keeping you engaged. What do you think NQ is going to drop down or what? I hope it drops. Have you been trying to get a hold of me for months, Nick? Where? I'm like unaware of this. I guess I am bad at answering people back. I know that. I am bad at it, but I didn't even know you were trying to get a hold of me for months. Well, now you got my number. So we're texting. We're texting right now. Yeah, we can talk about the new Apex discount. Absolutely, bro. Mike, is it a boy or a girl? It's a girl. We're naming her Zoe. Zoe and Zach. Yeah, just reset my personal account because I didn't want to trade and draw down. I can't figure out why I'm broke. Yo. Exactly, bro. Carlos, what do you need from me? I don't know what you even need from me. Are you hitting me up on the Prop for Match Discord? Because I have my own personal Discord account too. I'll check the DMs on the Prop for Match Discord. I'll get you. I'll figure it out. Oh, it's because you need an account, right? Because you want an account for the coffee thing. Let me see. See, I get a ton of messages here, but I'm making a point to like not accept DMs on here, guys, because people will just never stop. Okay, I got you. Don't worry, Crow. You know what's funny, bro? I told the PFM support team for you, so you just need to hit them up. You need to DM Prop for Match support on X and claim your account. There's nothing you need from me. You don't need to be DMing me on Discord. No disrespect, but this is all you got to do, brother. I gave them your Discord handle. Go to Prop for Match support on X and DM them. Let them know that you won one of the accounts. Your name is on the list. You claim your account. That's simple, brother. Congrats. You love being a girl dad? Yeah, man, I'm excited. I think it's a good name. Yeah, I like the name. Yeah, Carlos, I don't need to hit you back, bro. Like, I set you up. You're on the list. Hit up PFM support on X, DM them, show them your Discord handle. Your account will be waiting for you. Literally, that's it, brother. We need a party? Yeah, dude, for sure. Well, you guys will definitely meet the baby. Once it's seems fair enough, I'll put her up to the stream. Yeah, let's talk about the Apex discount real quick, and then we'll get into some charts. Yeah, I know this the pros and cons of the Apex discount. Yeah, brother, I got you. It's a pretty insane discount. They do this 90% only a few times a year. If you're somebody that is trying to get scaled up with Apex, this is probably the best opportunity to do it. I think I'm going to buy some more accounts too, because right now I got 12 funded accounts. I have 12 Apex PAs. I'll show you guys those real quick. Chat, someone on X a few days ago was, what happened? I don't know. It was about that negative risk reward talk with Omar Agag, and someone not DM'd me, but answered to my post because I posted a bunch of payouts showing that I trade with a negative risk reward most of the time. And they were like, I don't know. They were saying like, payouts mean nothing. Show us your account balance. Show us your account number. And I'm like, bro, you have not watched the stream, because I do that all the time. Like, here are my accounts right here. You guys have been following me with these accounts. We're up 1,200 on the 12 Apex accounts. But okay, I'm digressing. So 90% off Apex. Again, that's with code match, fam. Code match will get you 90% off. That means like, what's the average price of an Apex 50K? So the average price of an Apex 50K on TradeAvate, see if they don't let me like pick it here. Do I really need to wait here until this goes the whole way? They even have 300Ks with Apex, by the way, guys, which again, 90% off is going to be an amazing deal. Yeah, they do activation fees once you pass, but they're like $80. One-time fee. So 50K account, $196 a month. Oh, this is what I forgot. They made all the prices the same on all the accounts. Oh my God. You can get a 300K account for 90% off 200. I'm not good at math. I'm just going to ask ChatGPT. What is 90% off of $196? I think it's like $19, something like that. Yeah, $19. So all of their accounts, chat, are $19. A 300K account is $19. A 50K account is $19. Any account you can think of, $90 is $19 right now. It's absolutely ridiculous. So listen, man, check them out. The thing about Apex that you guys got to remember is they do have stricter rules. Okay. Now the thing about them though, they have strict rules, but they do pay you. If you follow their rules, they pay you. Now, people do get payout denials because they missed one of their rules. Okay, let me go here because I got the Apex Trader Funding rules right here. Here are the main ones. Okay, so key points for PA accounts: contract sizing. Traders must start by using at most half of their maximum allowed contract. So all this means is you can't full port this is with your funded account. You can do whatever you want to get funded. They don't care. But once you're funded, if you're allowed to trade up to 5 minis, you can't trade 5 minis on day one. You have to start with just start with micros. You shouldn't even be trading 5 minis to begin with. You should never be full porting on a funded account. But that's an easy enough rule. Don't worry about full porting. Just don't full port. This rule gets a lot of people. For any single open trade, the unrealized loss must not exceed 30% of your total account balance at the start of the day. Okay, so if you have $3,000 of drawdown in your account, okay, let's say your account balance is at $53,000, so you have $3,000 of starting of drawdown. You can't risk more than, what's 30% of that? I don't know, 600, 7, no. Like about 1,000, just do the math. You get what I'm saying. You can't risk more than 30% of your overall drawdown on a single trade, which again, that's not something I ever do. So that doesn't mess me up, but it can mess people up. Risk to reward. This actually goes for negative. So you can't risk more than 1 to 5 to 1, meaning you can't risk 500 to make 100. That's the most you can do. So again, this is not a rule that 95% of people need to worry about. No hedging. That's already a rule for everyone. No all-in gambling. Don't just full port. So that's really it, guys. It's not that complicated, but the thing is, if you do break a rule, they're going to deny your payout. But the cool thing about Apex is your accounts don't get blown for blowing rules. You just have to go through the process again of because you have a consistency score, right? So your consistency score is going to get reset again, and you're going to have to trade another 8 days. So it is what it is, but that's how Apex works. That's the trade-off you're getting for extremely cheap accounts. And scalability. There's no other firm that'll let you trade up to 20 accounts. Everyone I know who's gotten paid $1 million plus from prop firms, they're trading with Apex because that's the only firm that you can do it with. So it's just a trade-off, man. Yeah, that's it. Activation fee. What do you mean? There's activation fees. They're like $80 when you pass. That's it. ETF does 20 accounts as well. That's crazy. I didn't know that. General Zach, should I do the link on the X account or can I do that on Prop for Match site itself? Because I'm not able to contact support on Twitter. What? Because you don't have Twitter? Just hit up Prop for Match support on the website, bro. If you don't have an X account, do it on the Prop for Match support website. They'll take care of you there. Do I prefer to move to live accounts or move to a new broker? Yeah, performance fee is the activation fee. Correct. Future zone. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm not super hyped on getting put into a live account with a prop firm. It's just my opinion. I'd rather trade props, and copy trade and do all that. So yeah, we can do a giveaway. Where are we at on likes? I'm sure we probably got enough. We got 83 people watching before the open. Okay, 2 more likes. We're at 48. Give us 2 more likes and we'll run a giveaway. Man, I don't know if it's because I drink espresso all day, but Starbucks just doesn't even hit. I don't feel anything from this, bro. I got 4 shots in here. I don't feel anything. What? Sam the Trader? Bro, you sold your phone to pay for Top 1 Futures activation fee? Okay. Well, bro, you're up 720. You're going to make that money back, I guess. W, I guess. Respect, brother. That man's dedicated. You got this. You got this, bro. You can do it. I believe in you. Stoic's in the house. What up, Stoic? No, you don't have to pass your Apex account in one day. You can. This guy is locked in. That is locked in shit right there. Had to be done. Yeah, I think you're right about that, Nick. Italians are not affected by caffeine. I think you're right, bro. Damn, everyone's loving that in the chat. That's dedication, man. I love it. You got this, bro. I believe in you. Sam, please get a payout because I'd love to interview you on Prop for a Match. Come on. I think the activation fee with Top 1 Futures is like $150. All right. We have 50 likes, chat. I'm sure we are. Hey, okay, let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do it. Apex, it's like $80, I think. Depends. It changes, but I think it's around 80. All right. Let's do a giveaway, chat. So remember, guys, to join our giveaways, to enter, you got to be a part of the Prop for a Match Discord channel. Also, healthy reminder, I'm doing a live Q&A in there over the weekend, Saturday, 11 a.m. Be there, okay? I made an announcement on it right here. Live Q&A this Saturday, 11 a.m. here inside the Prop for a Match Discord channel, okay? So join it. I'm going to give you guys a sheet to ask questions on, and we'll go ahead and we'll get that done. So, yeah, that'll be cool. Make sure to join that Saturday at 11 a.m. But, okay, go into the Discord, and we're going to get our giveaway going. All of these people are cooked. Why are they typing? Who knows? Who knows why they're typing? They are cooked. But, okay, let's do this. Type cooked to enter the giveaway. There we go. Get those entries in. Also, we got TMadeAlex coming on in about 30 minutes. So let's do this, chat. I will take a quick break. Do I even need to? I don't even have to pee or anything. Why do I need to take a break, I guess? Yeah, let's just run the giveaway. Zach, please reply to me. What's up, Sakuna? How you doing? Good morning, Darmash. Good morning. Yeah, guys. So listen, what did I say? What was the level I was looking for? What did I say that we were going to hit? Was it here? Dude, I did. Yo, chat. I didn't even realize this. Who clipped it? Someone's got to clip this for me. I said we're going to take these relative equal lows before the end of the week. Do you remember this? I've talked about this every single day. I said 25,420 on NQ is going to get taken by the end of the week. I said this when we were here. Not even here. Where was the beginning of the week? I said this on Monday when we were up here, chat. Who remembers this? I said this on Monday before even this sell-off when we were right here at the top. I said we're going to take this level out by the end of the week. I don't know how it happens. I said likely during FOMC. And when did it happen? It happened during FOMC. Look at that. Clip it. I didn't even realize we hit it. That's funny. And Sam, you took a long on that idea. That makes sense. You took a long once we swept the lows. I like it. I did say that. I did. And I said it again yesterday. Yeah. When we were up here, I said it again. Even when we were here, I said, we're doing this. That's funny. All right, I'll give you guys another minute or so to enter the giveaway. I know Erkan said the inversion occurred. Did it? Oh, it did. It's a little bit sketchy, this inversion, because you're just like getting right onto the previous day's POC. Like, I think a good way to play this inversion would be wait to see how we react on this retest. And if you get another closure below, I think it looks good for the short. You know what I'm saying? You just want to make sure you don't get caught up shorting at the previous day's POC. That's like the safer way to play it. But you can get a good entry if you just get in right now and it works. Like this would be a good entry. Limit order inside the middle of the gap. Stop wherever. Stop above the value area high. Something like that. A lot of range to capture too. That's like 600 ticks. But yeah, POC makes it a little dicey. I'm probably going to wait till the open. Did we get news? Like what's up with news today? Oh, news already happened. Not much happens. It kind of just like nothing really happened there. Yeah, we're going to do the spin right now. Don't force me to do the spin. I do the spin when I want to do the spin. Nah, but we're going to do it right now. I'm going to collect the names, guys. That's going to be it for the giveaway. So you got probably like 10 more seconds to get your entry in if you missed it. But here we go. Let me just copy the names. Okay. That's it for the entries. Let's do this. Just got to get the Google Sheet up. Shout out Josh for hooking us up with that Google Sheet. He said he made like an even better one, but I wasn't able to get on a call with him yesterday. But we might have an even better one later. He's going to help me with it. But this one works. This one works great. Oh, god damn it. Why isn't it working now? Now we'll fix this. Hold on. Because I fixed it last night. What did I do last night that fixed it? On, I'm going to fix this. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to get this fixed. Got it. Fixed. Cool. All right, now I just copy all of these. Still quicker than ChatGPT. And listen, there's a bunch of people who are still typing, but you missed it. So don't tell me your name's not on the list because you're probably just late. That honestly, bro, that inversion is looking kind of good right now, Archon. Looking good. Do not tell me your name's not on the list because there's a bunch of people who are still typing. If you force the spin, you won't win. Same if you force a trade. Same if you force anything. I love that. Facts. Yeah, I still use negative RR. I trade 1-to-1s. I'll trade a 1-to-2 if it's there. I also still trade negative R. You know, I'm not like set in stone in one thing or the other. Hellsate, honestly, since they're both the same price, I would still say the 50K. I think with the 50K, you get the best profit target to drawdown ratio, at least out of those two. I think when it comes to Apex, what most people do is they trade either the 50K account or they trade the 300K account. Okay, so either that. They're the same price, so that's up to you. 50Ks are going to be a little easier psychologically to pass and get a payout from. So that'd be my decision. Again, guys, code match. The Apex promo is insane. 90% off everything. Everything's the same price. They made all of the accounts the exact same price. So a 300K account with Apex is $20. And so is a 50K account with Apex. It's crazy. Code match will get you that discount. Shout out Apex. On a 50K top one, elite challenge, what is the contract size you use? Okay, you're asking me how do you risk $200 with 10 ticks? Well, first off, you should be using micros. You want to risk $200 with 10 ticks on NQ? Bro, that's crazy. I don't even want to help you with that because that's insane. You're going to blow your account. You're going to lose every trade. 10 tick stop loss? That's impossible. You should risk $200 on at least 100 ticks, bro. And with that, you should use 2 micros. So use 2 micros. That's my advice for you. Guys, I'm not adding people's names who are late. If you're late, you're late. Get over it. You got to wait to get another giveaway. All right, let's go. Amolcida. Shout out Amolcida for the first winner. Let's go. By the way, guys, this is not the only giveaway we do. I do like 4 of these a day. I'm giving out 13 accounts today. I have 13 accounts on my list to give away today. So don't worry, you can have multiple opportunities to enter. Okay, I found you. There we go. Let's go again. Utah. 24801. All right, shout out, bro. You want an account? Guys, by the way, for anyone that's new, because we do have a lot of new people watching the stream, if you don't know how to claim your account, you go here to Prop Firm Match Support on X. I'll link it in the chat for you. Just send them over a DM, show them proof of your Discord handle, and you are good to go. I'll get you hooked up. It does take a day or 2 to get your account, so just sit tight, be patient. 1104, you're asked, I'm buying accounts for sure, but what to buy? Trade full or static? Don't do static because they only give you like $600 of drawdown. You got to go Trade 50K or Trade 300K, whatever. Don't do the static accounts. They're giving you like $600 of drawdown. It's like nothing. Yeah, Urcon's got some good questions for Mustang Trader right here. When I passed my 12 accounts, I used 2 minis, but I just got lucky, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I hit a sell that just immediately like ripped in my favor, and it ripped another like 200 points from my entry. Like, I got a little bit lucky, I'll admit. But kind of when you're trying to just full port some Apex accounts, part of it is luck, bro. You just got to be right place, right time. You know what I mean? All right, let's do this, chat. Stay tuned. I'll give away at least 1 more account with that list in a moment. But I do got to take a quick break, okay? Quick coffee break, and we will be right back. Then we'll get ready to gear up to have Alex on and trade the open. So don't go anywhere. I will be back in about 2 or 3 minutes. And we'll also announce the last winner of the giveaway then when I get back. All right, we back. We back. Rare footage of Zach standing. Dude, I know. I saw that. Zach wearing tighty tights. I'm not wearing tight pants, bro. I'm wearing baggy ass jeans. What are you talking about? Baggy. We don't wear tight pants around here, man. Surprised he's wearing pants. Oh my god, yo. Y'all are bugging. Pause. All right. Let's go. Let's give away this last account. And don't worry, we got multiple opportunities to enter more giveaways. I'm going to give away one last account. That'll be 3 of the 13 I got to give away today. So stay tuned for literally there will be 10 more accounts that we give away throughout the stream. Drip fire. Appreciate. If you're not trading half naked, what are you doing? I've done that, bro, but I can't do that as a streamer now, man. Too much sauce. I did that when I was by myself, for sure. All right, here we go. And we'll get into some charts, and TMade will be coming on soon. Dude, I can't pick when I do it from the YouTube chat, it's even more complicated. That's why we do it from the Discord. It's not, we don't have much more than the amount of viewers, bro. You think there's more than like 90 names in here? You're bugging. Piyush Gupta. You're the winner, bro. Let's go. Let me find you on Discord. All right, I got you. Shout out, bro. Again, the way you win your account, go over here, prop for match support on X. I'll link it here in the chat for you. Bam. Don't worry, Adam, because that's the last one we're doing with this list. So we're going to do a new list pretty soon. We'll do one before Alex gets on. So that's it for this list. Shout out to the winners. More accounts coming. I still got 10 accounts to give away throughout the day. So don't worry, chat. Am I bullish or bearish today? Honestly, I'm bearish. If I have to just be that simple, I'm bearish today. I'd like to short down to the midnight open. I think there's a good case for a short down to the midnight open. That's what I want to see. Exactly. I used to trade naked. Now I have a daughter. I can't be doing that. Exactly, bro. Yeah, I like this, guys. I mean, 15-minute inversion. It'd be great if we just drop and make, the market makes life very easy for me and we can make our money and go home, right? But it might not be that easy. So we'll see. But I do like the shorts. I think higher time frame. Well, here's the thing, actually. We took my main draw on liquidity. I do have to acknowledge that. We took these equal lows. So that was my main draw on liquidity. Like, what do I want to see lower now? Like, what would be the reason for the market to continue lower? It would be just to take out more of this low resistance liquidity down here. How does ES look? Oh, okay. No, we bearish. We bearish AF. Chat, we're bearish AF. Look at this. Equal lows. Perfect equal lows on the 4 hour. Yeah, nah, we bearish AF. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Josh, good morning. Josh, we just used your Google Sheet and it worked out beautifully. Thanks again, brother. Chat, we got perfect equal lows on ES. Attention, caution. Perfect equal lows on ES. There you go. Now, okay, so we do have a target. We have higher time frame targets below. ES made perfect equal lows. As far as like higher time frame levels, we tapped into an hourly SIBI right here, so we rejected from it. That's a good sign. Let's mark that out. Hourly SIBI. Right? hopefully this area. We just don't want to see ES go above 6,880. I think that would be good. You also have previous day's value area high here at 873. So that's kind of like our ceiling. We really don't want to see the market go above that, honestly. So, I mean, it can. I'm not saying it can't, but we would ideally not like to see it go above that, which it could be good. You got equal lows down here as well. Oh, this is looking so good. This is looking so good. We have higher time frame equal lows, and we have equal lows down here, chat. Yeah, I think we bearish AF. For real. Adam is not with me. Let's see how it plays. Yeah, let's do it, bro. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll in the chat. Start a poll. Bullish or bearish on NQ/ES. Go ahead, get your entries in. I'm interested to see what you guys think here. I am pretty interested, not gonna lie. Green for the day, new account passed, pants are on. About to go on stream for 3 viewers. See you tomorrow. Sick. Yeah, guys, Mustang Traders coming on tomorrow. $1 million trader, taking $1 million in payouts, 80 accounts funded. Shout out Mustang. He's gonna grace us with his presence. For real, you don't want to miss that one though, because it's a trader who's made $1 million in payouts. So, do you really want to miss that one? I don't think so. It's gonna be pretty fire. But yeah, guys, we have a ton of draws on liquidity below. I like this. I like this. NQ is the same thing. These stacked lows right here. We got midnight as a draw. I think the real key will be if you can lose this previous day's point of control. So if we can get a nice deep closure below the POC, I think we can run straight to the midnight open. And that would be a good short. What do you think of the 6 p.m. 4-hour candle with no wick? $6 p.m. 4-hour candle. I don't see any 4-hour candles with no wick above. Oh, this one? Yeah, this one. What about it? I don't like look. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know how to look at that whole no wick, no body closure. Yeah, I don't even know. I have no answer to that because it means nothing to me that there's no wick. But maybe there's some type of technical analysis people do where that's meaningful to them. So I'm not even hating. For me, that means nothing. Heisenberg. Oh, what's your X accounts? I'll find you on X because a lot of the people that DM me, they go into my my like message requests. So make sure you follow me. You're not Godzilla, right? Because I DM'd Godzilla back. I think that's the only one that won an account to DM me. I don't know. Tell me what your X handle is. Both sides liquidity has been swept out. There's no wick on US 100 chart, but there's a wick on the futures chart. That's a really good thing to remember, guys. If there's no wick on like your CFD chart, if there's a wick on the futures chart, it's just a good example to remember. Do your analysis on the futures contract, guys. That's the actual tradable instrument that you are analyzing. You might as well do it on the real instrument, the actual contract, which is the futures contract. The CFDs are just trying to mimic what's happening in the futures. All right, it's like fugazi. Ercon's got some sauce on no wick. Okay, listen, I'm not a hater, bro. I'm not hating on it at all. I just never heard of it. I've never paid attention to that. The 3 people that won accounts so far won either Blue Guardian, Aqua Futures, or Top One Futures accounts. The PFM support team handles like who gets what. They do that because some people have restrictions, like country restrictions. So instead of clarifying here on stream, they take care of that. So they make sure that you get all hooked up with your account. Just answering T-Made. T-Made will be here at 9:45, ladies and gentlemen. Where's the poll for bullish bearish? Didn't I put it up? It's up there, Josh. It's at the top of the chat. Right now, we got 47 votes, 53% bearish, 47% bullish. Okay, so leaning bearish right now, chat. Just slightly, ever so slightly. When's the next giveaway? We're gonna do one probably at like 9:25. I'll get a list ready, but I probably won't announce all the winners right away, but I'll get the list going. Smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button. Let me do that actually. Let me bribe you guys with some likes. Hold up. We got 62 likes. Can we hit 75? We hit 75 and I'll do the giveaway. I think that's a good trade-off right there. Add me in the list. Bro, we didn't make the list. We're gonna do a new list. What is the minimum investments to get a payout from prop firm, Zach? I'm trading for 2 years, but no payouts. What is the minimum investment? I don't know what you mean by that. What is the minimum investment? I'm not sure how to answer that. If you've been trading for 2 years with no payouts, that's not the craziest thing in the world, man. I've been trading for 5 years. My first 2 years, I never got a payout. I got a payout like at two years and 3 months. I got my first payout. It was with my Forex funds, and it was a very small payout. It was like $200. And then I got a few more payouts in that summer. I remember it was the summer of 2022. I think 2022. And I got like 5 more payouts, and they were all for like $200, $300. I think my biggest one was $500. It was a big deal at the time. But point is, you're only in 2 years. I didn't get a payout until 2 years and a few months. So you're right on track, bro. Just keep grinding away. It means nothing. Yeah, see, Kevin got his first payout in 5 years. And that's like, listen, that's a little bit longer than like you would hope, but it happens. This shit is hard. Yeah, Kenny, I do got to do that. I always forget to do that. Yeah, also Adam is somewhat right. Like, don't like maybe buy the cheapest account, but like don't worry about passing it. Just use it as demo and try your best to learn. Like really track your data, see what you're doing wrong. Most of the time, people are not trading badly and doing anything wrong. Like from a technical perspective, most of the time they just can't control tilt. Like, let's be honest. 95% of the time you've blown accounts, guys. Is it because you followed your system perfectly to a T and you just happened to lose your account from responsible trading? No. Like 90% of the time you're blowing your account because you tilted and you fucking full ported and blew up everything in a day. Like, that's the real secret. Don't tilt. The truth. Bro, that's a good place to be too. You're getting payouts and you're at break even on your account purchase to payout ratio. That's an amazing place to be. Now just get it up, bro. Build that momentum. You're right there. It's amazing. Don't think of that as a bad thing. If prop firm denies any payout, that's demotivating. That's why you got to go with prop firm match listed firms, brother. Go to propfirmmatch.com. Use code MATCH. All of these accounts, all of these firms are firms that will pay you out. Okay, as long as you follow their rules. If you don't follow their rules, you might have issues. But these are all firms that have been vetted and are able to pay you out if you follow their rules. So, prop firm match, code match. Nice little plug. Imagine all your weekly targets get smashed, but breached multiple accounts during that week. It hurts. Yeah, well, that must be from tilts. Because if your analysis is spot on, why are you blowing your accounts? You know what I mean? Zach, use match code in Apex. The activation fee automatically discounted as well after you pass the eval. That's awesome, bro. There you go. See, they're discounting the activation fee too with code match. All right, 8 minutes until the open. TMadeAlex will be on at 9:45. How we doing on likes? Can we get this last giveaway going? 103 people watching. What up? What up? What up? Oh, we hit 75 likes, so we can do the giveaway. Yeah, I got nothing to do here. I'm chilling, but I do like shorts. I want a short. I just gotta wait for a good trade. I think we've gone over our plan, so. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Erkan, well said. Valid. Valid. Very valid. Let's smash some accounts. Well, that's why you can't go with a firm that's not listed with PFM, brother. I'm sorry about that, though. That sucks. Use prop firm match listed firms in the future. You won't have those issues. All right, guys, let's get this not last giveaway. Let's just get the giveaway going because I want to make sure it's done before the open so that we can really trade. You know what I mean? So let's get this going. I'm going to pull up the Discord. Do not type anything yet or you're cooked because there's a slow mode. I got to give you a code. Let's see who listens. Nope. These people are cooked. Look at them. Clown emoji them. Chat, clown emoji these people right now. Or ice emoji, whatever. There we go. Dude, you just cooked yourself, RVI, because now you're in slow mode. You just cooked yourself. Making fun of someone else. Oh, what are you guys doing? No, no. Oh, you guys are. Bro, no, don't. Okay, just do a damn clown emoji. That's the code. Do the clown emoji. Oh my God. No, that's not gonna work. No, that's not gonna work. It's not gonna work with the Google Sheet. Stop. 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 Don't type. Oh my God. What do I do with this? People, bro. They're never going to listen. They came for the giveaway. Yeah, these are like the worst people. These are the people you don't want watching your stream. I'll tell you that much. Let's pick a random name. All right, I'm just going to pick a random name from this list, guys. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to have ChatGPT pick a random name. These people are so insane. Here, maybe this helps. Type clown to enter. Type clown to enter. Type clown to enter. You're still doing a clown emoji. Okay. Let's see. Maybe like momentum. Maybe like we need some slow person momentum so they understand. Look, and now people are clean. I'm timed out. I'm timed out. Oh, I can't type. Not fair. It's 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 not fair. Oh my God, Chad. Follow the rules, guys. I'm gonna do all these names though. All right, anyone who typed clown is gonna be entered. I'm gonna give you guys until 9:29. 9:29. Okay, you guys got till 9:29. I'm taking a quick coffee break. Gonna make my coffee before the open, and then I'll copy all the names and we'll do the giveaway. Okay, guys. So, yeah, get your entries in. We'll make it work. Be right back. Oh my God, chat, look at that. Damn, that inversion is working out beautifully. Damn, should we? I kind of want to take the trade. Who's in these shorts? I knew Erkan was in those shorts, man. Oh, man. I really think we might get a just sell, sell, sell type of situation here. I'm going to try to get filled on 2 micros and maybe add into a position because I do think we're going to come all the way down to 73s. So I'm going to try and get filled on an initial position here. Because I really think we're going to midnight, chat. Destiny says it's proper manipulation open to continue higher. I just don't agree. I think we're going to midnight first. Midnight open is down here at 25,510. I'm trying to see if I can get a fill to target 510. Small size. Do not tell me to spin when the market's moving like this. We're going to trade first, then spin. We're not spinning when the market's moving like this. Stop order. Just came into this hourly fair value gap. Just want to target that wick. Yeah, man. That was rough. That was rough. We got edged pretty hard there, chat. We just got edged pretty hard. We're looking for midnight. We're looking for midnight open, ultimately. Midnight is 25,510. I gotta get ready to invite TMadeAlex into here too. I gotta multitask. Full port sell. We're definitely not full port. Let's see what we get here. The best sell was getting involved here at the open. We took this low resistance liquidity, so we're hoping to see that move to midnight. But really, this previous day's point of control is like your main line in the sand now. Come on, we're hoping for one more sweep before it pops, if it wants to pop. I can't believe how hard we got edged there. Listen, if you are bullish, this is where you're getting long in there for the higher move. Equal lows, midnight, below previous day's POC. Trying not to get shook out here. If we left like low resistance to the upside, not really. Yeah, we're just gonna stay in this as long as we stay above the stay below the previous day's POC. I'm gonna have to cut it if it goes there, and we'll be break even for the day if that happens, around break even. Let's see, come on, just one more push down. We're focused right now, chat. We're in focus mode. This market's moving fast right now. I won't front. There's a lot of volatility right here. Come on, just come down and take those wicks before you do anything else. That's all we're looking for. Just take these wicks down here. That's all we're looking for. Nothing crazy, nothing crazy. Come on. Come on. Just take the wicks. Don't edge us again. Come on. A little further. Not trying to deal with the edge again. This market's moving so quick, man. It's such a stressful market, even on a couple micros. I'm not going to lie. Because, like, these wicks are crazy. Dude, this is the worst, most stressful type of market. Come on, just a little bit more. Just take that wick and I'm going to mark it out. Okay, I took it there. We're up 300 on the day times 5 accounts. Let's go, chat. I think that was a good trade. I think that was a pretty darn good trade. I think it goes lower, but honestly, these wicks are stressing me out, man. And I'd rather lock in base hits, lock in gains, you know? I'll take that. Yep. W's in the chat. We got this. Let's go. Good game. Good game. GG's. I do think we're going to take that wick, but like, dude, this market's moving like a madman right now. Base hits. Base hits. Exactly. Also, I didn't have the best entry. So here's the thing. Like, if I got in short here, I'd probably be, there we go. You'd get the full move. I'd be a little more happy with just like holding it. But because my entry was suboptimal, it's like I already sat through one pullback where it brought me into drawdown. Yeah, I have lines in the sand and everything, but it's like just the way these wicks are forming is too stressful for me. It's just not worth it. So it's like I get out here on that push down for a nice little profit. Yes, sir. Volatility. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Erkan, are you still short? Give us an update, bro. I'd like to know. We got TMadeAlex coming on probably any minute. Yeah, let's get the spin out of the way before Alex. We caught our dub. We did it. We just out here. We're locking in gains, even in really tough price action, man. I don't steer you guys wrong. We're still taking good trades. All right, let's get this spin out of the way. I'm going to copy all these names. How many people we got watching on that trade? 135 saw me catch that short scalp. For anyone that's new, that's how I trade. I take base hits, quick profits, low-hanging fruit, in and out, and they stack up. My profits add up. That's it. All right, let's get this giveaway going. I'm going to copy all these entries. I don't even know where to start because we had like a whole issue here. It's for anyone that typed clown will be entered. Go to my Google Sheet. Shout out Josh for hooking us up with that. Chat, when I was told I was gonna stream 5 days a week, I was really worried that I was gonna like be really scared of trading live and be like I was not gonna trade well. I was worried it was gonna affect my trading. And it's definitely hard, but I do think it makes me a better trader overall. I do. It is hard sometimes because I feel like I'm a little less risky. Like it takes a lot for me now to like take a bigger risk, which to some degrees is good, other degrees is bad. But I think overall it's a good thing. I think it's made me a better trader. Dude, I keep running into these issues where it doesn't work right away, and then I just gotta like refresh and it works. I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. I'm definitely going to need your help, Josh, to fix this ultimately. I know you said you have like a new way of doing it. Damn, look at that. We're going right to midnight, chat. I'm telling you, we're going to midnight. I don't know how to do this crap. I'm not a Google Sheets guy, man. That's not the type of guy I am. You know? Not my style. All right, I got to use ChatGPT for this one because I got to get this over with. Okay, I'm getting the list right now. Look at that, chat. I'm telling you, we're going to midnight. Midnight is coming. I gotta check if Alex is in here too. I bet he's in here. Let me see. Yeah, guys, we got Alex in here. Let me just, all right, we're going to do this one real quick. There's too much market going on here to do these giveaways. We're giving away one account with this list. Here we go. Yeah, all right. Shout out Aryan. You are the winner. I'll show you guys how to claim later if you don't know. We got Alex on for our guest. Let's get this going, see what he's looking at. Look at that move to midnight. My God, my goodness. Yo. What's up, brother?
Yo, what up? You hear me, baby?
Yes, I can hear you. Yo, can you try one time to go into the vertical studio as well? I think we had issues last time on your end, but
Yeah, I got you, brother.
Thanks, bro.
I got you. I know we had some issues, but what's up?
Yeah. How have you been doing, man?
Let's see if it works. Oh, I've been good, man. It's been a pretty okay week. Not gonna lie, I took my first loss yesterday in the entire month, but it was like a $247 loss, so I can't be too mad about it.
I saw that on. I saw you posted that on X. Oh man, you can't be mad about that. That's just managing risk, baby. Oh, okay, yeah. It doesn't work with Alex. I don't know why he can't join the vertical stream. Guys, look at that move to midnight. Oh my God. Now I wish I held the trade. See, these are the things I'm talking about. Maybe if I was alone, I would have just held that trade. Look at that. Who said they were bullish today? Who was challenging me on that? Flip it. Said we go to midnight. Yes, sir. Dude, oh my God. We are ripping. See, this is the day, like, I probably should have still been in that trade. Because I got to make 600 today if I want to also make 600 tomorrow and get that payout. Damn. Dude, I owe Ercon some bread, bro. I did. I induced people to close. I get it. And it's silly because it was such a good trade. But what are you going to do? Take your money. Taking your money is the way to go, bro. Hey, Abby, what up? Abby, you've been locked out since midnight? Damn, you already made your money then? 1,500 in gains. Let's go. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Guys, look at this market. Oh, my God. We just took those relative equal lows right there. All right, let's get it back on. Yo, sorry about all that confusion, man. Yeah, we'll just keep you here.
We'll figure it out, man. I think next time I'll try to join on the PC and see if that works.
No big deal, though.
You know, Mac, man, they have a lot of a lot of restrictions and shit.
Trust me, I'm a Mac user too.
Oh, you are? All right.
Yep.
Well, we got to get you on here as a guest yourself. See if it works.
Yeah, seriously. You're probably right. I haven't even tested it. But yo, man, oh my God, this sell-off. Were you anticipating this sell-off? I'm a little annoyed with myself because I pretty early. But
yeah, so I was kind of anticipating this sell-off, but remember, I don't touch anything until like after 10:15. So
yeah,
I kind of just wanted to sit on my hands. But yeah, I mean, it kind of looked like it was going to happen.
Yeah, really nice sell straight to that midnight open, man.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, man, it's easy, right? Sometimes it just opens and then it does what you wanted to do, and there's no, like look at the open straight down.
I mean, yeah, we were calling it. Some people in the chat were like, Zach, it's bullish today. It's bullish.
The chat always messes me up sometimes. Like,
you got to trust yourself. Yeah, exactly, bro. But yeah, maybe you want to get your charts up since it's not even 10 yet. Do you ever feel a little bit of FOMO here? Get that?
I used to, bro. I used to be honest. I used to feel a ton of FOMO. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, not anymore, to be honest, because I think the most important thing is just that you're making money, right? So, like, I'm at 35K now in less than 40 trading days, and if everything goes well today, I should be almost at 40K. So,
so what would that be? Top Step payouts or what firm?
Yeah, so I've got about 20 on Top Step so far in the last like 30 something days with them. The rest is coming from Funded Next, like 5K of it's coming from Funded Next. The other 4 or 5K is coming from My Funded Futures.
Nice.
But I'm literally, so I ran 2 100K accounts on $3,000 of it came from Lucid. I ran an account up to 9,000, one of their straight to fundeds.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, dude, is I did that with like $400 base hits. So it took like almost 30 days of trading to get that $3,000, which is kind of annoying. But I was making money with other firms, so it kind of, I wasn't like stressed about it. But Tradeify, I picked up two 100K straight to fundeds, and they're sitting at 5,000, like 300 right now each.
Nice.
So I need like $700, dude. And I was thinking about you because I remember you needed like $300 or $400 to get your payout.
Yep.
And then you take like one loser, and then you get into an X trade, and it's a loser, and you end up like, yeah, exactly. You end up pissed, and then it's not worth chasing for the payout. You know, it's better off just coming back. Yeah,
it happens to me all the time, man. It's like you're just like, I need to get this payout on this day. I'm ready. I can do it. It never works, bro. And I try, you know, and I know this too, but you know, we always still make mistakes. But yeah, we did it.
It literally never works,
back, bro. Grinded it back slowly. So these need to get to 3,000 to take the payout. It'll be with top one futures, you can take 2.5K out. So I'm going to take the full amount. It'd be like a $12,500 payout.
Yeah. So I listened to you and I picked up a couple top ones.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I picked up a couple top ones. So we're locked and loaded for top ones. I got two of them just to try it out, see if they pay me. I know you said that they seem to be paying people pretty quickly now.
Yeah.
So,
they had some issues in the summer. Like I would never even make excuses for that. They were a little slow in the summer, but they've picked it up. I took a payout with them in late September, and it came in 24 hours. So
nice.
Yeah,
that's amazing, man. That's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I've seen other people online like kind of posting that they've been paid out by them recently too. So it seems like a good firm. I don't mind trying them. I did take it on the TradeAvate account, so I did not do Project. Are you on Project X with them?
Dude, yeah, only because they didn't have TradeAvate yet when I bought them. But I'm a TradeAvate guy, bro. We go in TradeAvate from now on.
100%, bro. TradeAvate's the way to go. So yeah, I'm trading at too many firms, I think, at this point, bro.
You're stacked. You're stacked.
Yeah. I was talking to Jacob yesterday because Jacob manually puts in his Project X accounts because he trades Replicanto. Replicanto doesn't let you trade like copy trade Project X accounts. Yeah. So it's the fucking craziest thing. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm gonna start doing what he does because it will take off some of the pressure from my copier to have like, you know, all these accounts on it. So trying to get into my trade on my trading view with my copier and then trying to go into the website and manually Project X add in those to me has been like the last week. I've been doing it the last week has been kind of super hard. Yeah. Once I'm in a position I want to manage and I want to watch it, Jacob will literally put his trade in and then he'll go to his Project X for Top Step, put his trades in, go to Project X for Lucid, put his trades in, go to Top, like it manually do all of that within like a minute. Yeah, dude, it's to watch this guy do it is actually kind of crazy. We all just think he's diabolical when it comes
does
to
he like set limit orders or something so he gets filled?
Yeah, so as soon as he doesn't. He just markets in when he likes what he's like. Once he's in on the first account, which is copying all the 30 other ones, he'll just switch to the other screens and you see him do it and he just markets into all those individually. So there's like 6 of them that he does. And then he just like runs through 6 screens back and forth as he's watching the trade. I mean, it's diabolical. I've never seen anyone do that.
I could never.
I call him the manual copy trader, bro. He's a beast when it comes to that. So I've been trying to do that a little more because it does take off pressure from. This thing is just weak. Dude, it just takes off pressure,
Bro. Like I feel so. I took profits so early, bro. I'm just like,
but I heard you got your base hit, right?
I'm a base hit.
That's the thing you can teach people, man. That's the thing that people need to learn. You know, when I first started trading, like the first couple of years, I would see these moves and I would want to be in them. But then I would see like people who are usually pulling like huge payouts talking about how they just sat on their hands. They didn't see an entry. And I'm like, how did you not see an entry? There was an entry the entire move. Yeah,
it's real, dude. It's so real.
But over time, you just learn,
It's just the truth. Like, and it's just you're playing the props like a video game, right? Like if I have a $2,000 max loss limit and every day I come in and try to make $200 before I lose 2,000, theoretically, like you're just kind of playing the game where the odds are that I make my 200 before I lose 2,000. You just do that day after day after day after day. It's
100%
profits add up. Yeah.
I mean you can't deny it.
Not that I risk 2,000 each day, but just that idea, it really helps me. It's just like, just make my 200, come back tomorrow.
I mean, I'm with you, man. I think that's the mindset most people have a hard time understanding. You know what I mean? But if they just adapted to that small thing, and I see people talk about this on X all the time, bro. People are always saying this on X, and like that doesn't get a lot of love, those posts, but it's probably the thing that will make most people become profitable. Dude, so I'm looking at this area. I'm not going to take a trade here, but this should bounce here. We have
you want to get your chart up, Alex?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me just log into my trade debates real quick, and then I'll put it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I also got more Apex accounts. By the way, dude, Apex is OG, guys. I'm only going to say this because of the experience I just recently had with them. They have a 90% off sale. So I bought like a ton of accounts. I told you about this, right?
Yeah.
Well, I went and looked at my billing, dude. Yeah, I went to look at my billing, and I was charged the full 200 per account on 3 of them. So I spent $600 on 3 accounts that should have been 19 each.
Did you forget to do the code or something?
No, I'm pretty sure I did, but I wasn't recording, so I don't know, right? It could have been a mistake. And I emailed them, man, and I was like, "Hey, this happened to me," and I was thinking they were going to tell me to go F myself because people know that sometimes Apex can be a little tricky. They refunded me the money right away, dude.
Okay, good. Shout out Apex then, man.
Mm-hmm.
They did right by you.
Yeah, dude, it was stupid. It was like it would have been $60. I paid $600.
Crazy, especially with Apex. Like if you're expecting to spend what, $20? It's
no.
All accounts right now, right? Even 300K, like they're the same price.
It's crazy. I tell people all the time though, like just go for the 50Ks. You don't need any more than that because with the trailing drawdown, you're better off just going for like $200-$300 a day on those accounts, and not trying to get those massive. Because anytime I've had the bigger accounts, it's just personal experience. I could be in like $1,000 profit and it pulls back even like $400, $500, and that happens a lot. And you just end up running out the trailing drawdown before you get to payout. It's super frustrating.
No, 100%. I mean, I do know people that kill it. Like there are some people who have ran up those 300K accounts, which is
those
300Ks. How much drawdown is it? I'm pretty sure it's the most drawdown.
Wasn't it Patrick that I think he took one of those accounts to like 200 grand or something?
Probably. I think Lanto might have done it with some 300Ks at one point.
You ever pass a 300K, man? On that,
I haven't even bought anything except a 50K.
Bro, do you know how hard it is to pass a 300K on?
That's why I don't do it, because I just feel like it's damn near impossible to pass that.
I've done it twice, and I blew like 10 on the way, but they were like $20 at the time, So I was like, all right. If I buy 10 of these, what is it?
Is it $10,000 of drawdown, 12,000? Because it is the biggest amount.
No, it's 6,000.
Oh, it's only 6,000 for the 300K?
Yeah, that's why it's not the best situation. You got to make, or maybe it's $7 grand, but it's something like you got to make 20K or something like that, or 15 or 20K, and you only have like 6,000 or 7,000 in drawdown. Okay, that's not even worth it then to me. No, it's crazy. It's super hard.
Drawdown on Tradeify instant fundings,
Well, that's the only good thing about instant fundings is the massive drawdown.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm still trying to figure it out because I'm still thinking like maybe, for me personally, I have a ton of 150Ks and I have a ton of 100Ks. I just went with bigger size, but I'm trading them like if they're 50Ks. So I'm like trying to figure out if starting in 2026, I need to just focus on those bigger accounts and then really size into those trades, right? Like taking a $400 or $500 loss on, like I have, like for example, one of my losses recently was like a $600 loss, but the account has $6 grand in it. So I'm like, this is equivalent to like a 50K account with $2 grand in it and taking like a $200 loss, or something. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I kind of like the bigger accounts. They just take forever to get payouts on, in my opinion. And it's because I'm taking a long time to do it,
So I've talked about this a lot, and it's funny because I'm trading 50Ks right now going into the end of the year. But I've been saying this, the bigger accounts are, first off, a little bit easier to hold on to long term because you have more drawdown, you have more wiggle room for, you have more room for error, essentially. But on top of that, this is just my experience, but I've been able to milk payouts from the same set of accounts way more easily with bigger accounts. For example, like over the summer on Tradeify, I withdrew, I think it was like 34K from the same set of accounts. And it was just 2 Tradeify accounts. And I got multiple payouts from them because my buffer was $10,000. I had a $10,000 buffer in there by then. And all I had to do was make 3,000, each payout, which it just becomes a lot more easy as opposed to with the 50Ks, like if I get that to a $3,000 profit target and I want to take my full 2K out, I'm leaving myself with $1,000 of buffer.
Yeah, it's not the best.
A lot easier to blow those after that payout. So if you want to milk payouts from the same set of accounts, I think the bigger accounts are easier for that, but you do have to deal with like, it's going to take a little longer to get to that first payout.
I'm with you, man, 100%.
Yeah.
But it is nice. You know, the only thing I will say about, have you ever got paid out by Tradeify?
Oh yeah, I've taken out 52K from them in the last like 3.5 months. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one firm I haven't got paid out yet from. That's the one that I'm like a couple hundred, like $500 away from a 4K payout. And that firm is great, but I'm wondering what they're going to make me make after the 100, after I make the $6,000. Like, I wonder what the next amount is going to be.
I think it's 4. With 100Ks, I think it's 4. Yeah, it goes lower.
Because with the 150K, it's 4,500
for the second payout.
For the second payout, yeah.
Oh, maybe it's even lower. It might be 3, bro.
Yeah, I hope it's like 3 to 3.5. Then it won't be so bad, you know. Because the first journey to that first 6K or the first 9K is always the worst. It's like
the hardest one. After that,
it's the hardest one.
It really is. It's the hardest one because your consistency score goes up too. So instead of 20%, it goes up to 25%.
Yeah. So it's a lot easier to make the trades.
It's easier and easier. So if you build that buffer, that's why I like the bigger accounts, especially with Tradeify, because it gets easier to milk the same set of accounts.
We have a pretty big range today. We have a 250-point range from the open.
I know, man. I'm like, so what are you thinking? Like after that sell-off, are you looking for short?
Oh man, that's the thing that I have a hard time right now with. Okay, so one thing to note, we did not take Asia low on this move. We left it by like a couple points on NQ, and ES is still way above London and Asia low. So that gives me a clue that we most likely want to see lower. I think this bounce here is happening based off of a 15-minute fair value gap. I don't know if you have that marked out, but there was a 15-minute.
Show them.
Yeah, totally.
There's a bullish SMT I'm noticing here with ES and NQ. That's one.
There is. That's the thing that has me. That's why I'm saying like we do have it, but we also did not take the liquidity at the lows that I wanted to see taken. So it's a trick. Exactly. So it's kind of a tricky one. We don't have to take Asia, right? There's many times we don't. We miss it. London's enough.
We think very similarly, man, because I'm thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah. No, we definitely trade very similarly. I think your time of trade is a little bit different than mine.
Yeah.
But we definitely have like the same mindset, you know. Let me just finish logging in. I'm logging into all my TradeAvit accounts right now.
Oh, that's why it's taking a while. I got you.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second. I'll share my screen.
Yeah. Whenever you're ready. This is
what I'm going to tell you right now, though, off the bat.
Yeah,
that 15-minute gap's going to open, right? You can tell the 15-minute candles are going to make a 15-minute gap. We already have one above. We have one from 643 to 591.
Yeah. I'm thinking we draw into one of those.
Exactly. So 1006 here. I'd like to see this kind of close up here around like these 470s, 480s maybe. We can create a new 15-minute here, and then that next 15-minute at 10:15 pushes into midnight. Previous day, I think that's previous day low, right? Yeah, previous day low and midnight kind of sitting there.
Yeah.
And that would be in my eyes, that would be like a manipulation into a 15-minute gap. And if we get some sort of confirmation that this thing wants to head lower, I'm into it.
Me too.
The only thing I don't love is it would be a hell of a move that they want to bring this thing all the way back up to 25,700, huh?
I know it would be a hell of a move, but the only thing I'm thinking with NQ is like, don't count it out because it happened during FOMC.
Oh yeah. No, I know.
I could not believe that run up, bro. I'm so glad I wasn't involved because I really thought we were going lower there.
I actually made my money on the short that day. I lost. I was down. So here's the deal, right? My first trade, I got in. I butterfingered and got in a little too heavy on my first trade. And my second trade was a beautiful winner, but it still kept me red. That's the shitty part about yesterday. That's the thing that has me so frustrated. Everybody else on the team made money, bro. I'm the one person that didn't. It was like the worst feeling in the world. It just goes to show you trying not to butterfinger your trade, you know?
Dude, I did a similar thing. So I was up like 400 yesterday before FOMC. And this is how like silly I am sometimes, man. I couldn't believe I did this. We had to go to the doctor just to get the baby checked up.
Yeah.
I'm like a fucking fiend, bro. I got my phone up. I got Project X on my phone while we're waiting for the doctor. I'm like, it's FOMC. I gotta take a trade. Like, let me take a look. And I got it on like 2 micros, bro. I went for a short. Trade went against me like immediately. Lost 200, and I just said, okay, I'm done. Fuck that.
Was it an eval or funded?
It was funded, man.
Oh shit, you are degen, bro.
I was being a degen, bro. You know what it is? I'm still thinking about this pound. I'm like, right now I could still get it by Friday, and I know we just went over this on.
Dude, I'm on the same page as you, bro. We're both gonna be posting by Friday. Like, your payout will be bigger, but I'm on the same page. Like, you know how bad I want to make $600 today, so I can get this payout. Like, I'm just like you right now.
Both need to make $600 today to still be able to get the payout. Yeah.
It's kind of the worst feeling in the world. I think people don't realize how like the journey there is great. Like, you're just kind of like chipping at it. You're feeling good. That final stretch, bro, is like, it's like I feel like I'm in the Olympics or something, dude.
It's the hardest time. It's the hardest point. It's where most people blow their accounts, which is why I think that's where like we differ from everyone else, because we, for the most part, we can keep it together in that stressful period. But it is the hardest part. It's the hardest part.
It's one of the hardest things to kind of get your brain around, right? Because we're as humans, we have such a big ego. We just want to win, especially men, man. Men have the biggest issue with this. Women, the reason why there's like statistics that show women are like better traders. You know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, but I know that there's a stat about it. And I think it's just because they can control like the ability to walk away from things. Yeah. You know, we're men, we just want to conquer. We want to win. We don't want to lose, you know?
I think there's some truth to that for sure, man. For sure.
So right now we're at previous day low. Yeah, and we have
also aligns here with that 5-minute gap, which also aligns with 50% retracement of that price leg. So
yeah, we got 50% retracement here, exactly where we're at right now. We're above midnight though. What's your thoughts on that, man?
I mean, I like that. Like, just like you said,
I know you do.
If we're gonna get a short continuation back down to that Asia low, I think this is a good spot. You really don't want to see it get higher than this 5-minute gap. I feel like this is your line in the sand. 2 ways of playing it though. Like, I mean, I guarantee you could have a limit order just right in here with a fill at 527 and catch 20 points just off volatility. And I do those types of things a lot. If you're trying to look for that big move, I would just be waiting for a 1-minute inversion somewhere in here. Maybe an inversion on this gap, get back below midnight. I'd be watching ES. ES looks a little bit stronger, but still they're just both in this key level. So I think if you get an inversion, you look, ES does have a target. I know there's an SMT right there, but there's equal lows down here, London session low. So there's reason to go lower.
The thing I'll tell you that I don't love is, and this is something that a lot of ICT traders, especially like big time reversal traders, are looking for, is some sort of 4-hour sweep, right, with 10 a.m. So the 10 a.m. candle did sweep previous 4-hour. And then they're looking for what the most basic thing is for an entry, which is that 5-minute inversion. And we have it. We have a 5-minute inversion. So there is like a wall, right? There's a wall right here where we are right now, and we should be rejecting this. But there is a lot of I guarantee there's a lot of ICT traders in this long, man.
Exactly. And I like that. That's why I like the idea of shorting.
Me too, bro. I think that's usually, I'm going to be honest. Like, most of the money I've made is going opposite of what I used to do, you know?
100%. I mean, following short-term momentum is actually the best thing I've ever done. Like, instead of trying to anticipate the higher time frame reversal.
Yeah, I'm with you, brother.
I'd rather take a lower R setup, get 1-to-1. 1 to 1.5, just following current momentum. You take so many more winning trades. So I'm looking at this. I want this 5-minute gap to ultimately hold. I'm not getting involved yet. If we get an inversion of this little 1-minute gap, which we haven't yet, we tapped it and went higher, I'll take a short. So it would look something like this. If we get it, it'd probably look something like this. I'd probably start off with a really wide stop, give it some room, and just see if we can get like maybe to the midpoints of this price leg. Maybe I'd partial, look for that bigger move. We'll see. We'll manage it as it comes.
This kind of reminds me of the same trade that you and I, when I was on the stream last week, this is kind of like the same trade. It's that push back up into this 15-minute fair value gap, VWAP, kind of like that. I think, where's your point of control on this one?
Point of control, good question, is up here at 25,634. So that's my overall line in the sand intraday. Like, if we get back above that, it's just dead. Shorts are dead.
Yeah.
But right now we're below. So you could utilize the golden rule, guys. Below POC, look for shorts. Wait for shorts. And Abby, real quick, I just want to answer this. My Instagram handle is I am Zarb. That's my trading Instagram. Same as my X account.
Same as that X, baby.
Yes, sir.
So you got a baby on the way, right, bro?
Yeah, man. December 20th.
And you already have one?
No, first kid.
So you're about to be a father for the first time, man. You're going to have to let me know how that goes, dude.
I'll let you know. Why, you considering it?
I mean, I've been with my girlfriend for over 10 years. Like maybe we're like on 11 years now. So I mean, we're pretty much married, right?
Literally me and mine. We're getting married after the baby.
There you go. I mean, hey, it's the modern way, bro.
8 years. So
beautiful. Damn, I actually don't meet people like us, bro. Most people are already like having kids and stuff, and they did it like, you know, way earlier.
You think?
Yeah, people are like having kids, getting married like a couple years into the relationship. You know what I mean?
You know what it is, man? We live like in Brooklyn, so we're like teen parents to a lot of our friends. I don't think I have like maybe 2 or 3 friends that have kids. Like everyone else is single, running around Brooklyn and partying. You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I know all about the life.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're in your 30s, right? How old are you?
I'm 31.
Damn, baby, bro.
Yeah.
To me, I'm a 39-year-old ancient human here.
Nah, bro. We got a long life ahead of us, bro.
I feel that, bro. Well, we'll see how long the markets keep us alive, man. I got more grays this year than ever before.
Bro, I swear to God, I started getting grays within a year. I started learning how to trade. It's crazy.
I swear, it's got to be a thing, man. There's got to be a poll out there where traders just have more grays than regular people.
I was talking about this with my partner yesterday because I lost that trade during FOMC. Also, it was my fault. I was trying to trade at the doctor like an idiot. But I was like, just talking to her, and I'm like, I don't think I could do this until I'm 50 years old. Like, I don't think I need to trading is about making your bag when you got the hunger for it. Do it for 5, 10, 15, do it for 10 years. Make your bag and figure out other things. Like I'm trying to get
you got to put that money into real estate, man, properties, other things like that, you know?
Exactly. Trading is like one of the only industries you could just make a bag by learning on the internet. So you got to make it.
It truly is, bro.
Get into other things.
Price is actually kind of interesting right now. We are above midnight. We are above previous day low. We are above, we are heading into that 15-minute fair value gap we talked about. It also lines up with the golden pocket or golden ratio that ICT talks about. I'm sure you're familiar with that.
61.8.
I like it to be more 7.9. I mean, sorry, 0.79.
Oh, so I have that on here too. I used to use all of these. That lines up perfectly with the POC. I have 786, but give or take.
Yeah, so that's going to line up perfectly with that POC. It's also going to line up with this 15-minute fair value gap. The only thing that kind of has me drawn here against all this is the fact that we'll be above VWAP now if we do get up there. And so if I am going to short, I won't short until we're back below VWAP. Some people will just take the short out of the 15-minute gap. I'm not going to do that. But there's nothing wrong with that because that might still work out. The thing I don't love is that now we have an inverse 5-minute, we have a bullish 5-minute, so we're creating a lot of bullish PD arrays on the way up here.
Yeah, 100%.
That 5-minute bullish PD array is sitting pretty much where midnight open is, so there's a lot of buyers willing to buy price above midnight or into midnight open and above. So from like an ICT perspective, this is A+ to the upside, right? From how I trade, looking for the continuations, I really want this to be a potential rejection to continue lower.
Me too.
I almost say I may not trade this unless we get back below that like 480s, to be honest. That's just the way that I'm looking at it. And I think because of the way I'm looking at it, I might miss out on, a good 100 points if it gets, I have to see a 100-point move back to the downside before I want to engage. And that's kind of a shitty. Yeah, I don't know. Today's tricky. I'd be willing to consider a short with small size on this inversion and just give it a second. But I'd get in on like two micros, guys, and just feel it out. Feel out the trade, see how it starts working. Maybe I could add in a little bit lower. Yeah, I mean, 0.79 is sitting at 600 as well.
Okay.
Right? Because I'm looking at it from the open of the 930. That's what I'm gauging right now.
Okay,
Because
that's
you could draw the fib right from just the high, which is these equal highs sitting at 699 or 700, 700, and then you have 7.9 sitting more at like 6.79 sits more at 633. But I kind of like just using the opening range first.
I like that. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, so the opening range 7.9 is literally here at 595, and 0.88 is 617. So I would look to see in that area what happens. That is 0.88 on this fib also lines up with the midpoint of that 15-minute gap. I have to think that there's going to be sellers in there, right?
Absolutely.
It would be kind of ludicrous if they just allow this thing to sweep right all the way back up.
And guys, this is why I love trading inversions, because look at that. Before this candle closed, it was looking like, oh, maybe we can get into that short here. This is why I love inversions, because look at that.
Yeah.
Closes above, another push higher. So, yeah, I would only even consider it if we can get an inversion here, which might make it better now, because now we would kind of like swept some internal high. If we then get that inversion, that would look kind of decent. So let's see.
That would look great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I was a huge inversion trader, and I still am. Like, part of the strategy that I use for our model is I'll still use like a lot of the trying to remember. Oh, here it is. Sorry, I'm like trying to remember what my take profit trader username is. That's the shitty part about having all these accounts, dude, is like I feel like I forget sometimes what the login is for certain ones, and then it takes me like a minute to figure it out. But you know, with our model, you can still use inversions. They just don't appear a lot because we're really trying to capture momentum. And so a lot of times when I'm getting into a trade, the momentum's already occurring and there isn't a fair value gap that I can use. But one of the things that I can use is the change in state of delivery, especially on like a 30-second or a 1 minute. And I do use that a lot. So if momentum is going in our direction and I'm trying to catch the continuation for the trade, that 30-second, 1 minute is so important, because I can see what price is doing in that moment. You know what I mean? Where 100%. I already have a better idea of what price is doing overall because I'm looking at all the other stuff. But yeah, so this 15-minute, if you go to the 15-minute chart, this new 15-minute candle on the, if you study T trades, which is all just information I have from just all the stuff I've ever learned, this is what they call candle 3, which should be this candle should deliver higher. So yeah. Candle 1 was the low that was swept. Candle 2 swept the low. Candle 3 should now deliver higher. So that's the thing about it, right? Like I have a lot of it in my head because I have a lot of knowledge about this stuff. And I think sometimes that's a downfall, because knowing that this candle should deliver higher on the 15-minute would probably stop me from shorting this gap in my old strategy. My new strategy, I would just wait for price to get back below VWAP. And this is why I say VWAP for me is so important, because it just gives me confidence that I'm on the right path, right? But this trade could pan out like this. The short could work out from here, from this M15, from like, let's say the consequent encroachment or the midpoint of that M15. And then it could just move back down to VWAP and then bounce up. So then I won't even really ever get a trade. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's a lot of scenarios that can kind of occur here. And I think it's important as a trader to kind of look at those scenarios, because you're going to have to make a choice, right?
100%. It's looking now like we're definitely going to draw into this 15-minute gap. So we're just going to take it.
Oh yeah, we're seconds away from that. That's for sure.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we could spot, okay, so we might get a bearish SMT on ES, which could be helpful. But also I'm starting to think, okay, there's a certain point where this short idea just has to be dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say, man, is like the analysis. Yeah. But I will say that is why in my brain I'm saying we have to be back below VWAP, because there's so much strength right now that shorting this M15 midpoint is a great trade if you get an inversion on a like, let's say a 1 minute, like you said. It's a great trade, but there are so many buyers into this move here. So could this continue? I don't know. So I think for me, that's why that like waiting for that like to get back below VWAP is so important, and why I think I avoid some losses when I could potentially take a trade. But again, it could work out perfectly fine, and that's the fucking dice you have to roll, right? Also, a lot of people are buying this move.
100%. Yeah, and they're so, I mean, they're eating right now. Buyers are eating.
Yeah, but if they get squeezed here in this gap, this is a really good short in my opinion. But
also, I had my eyes on this, man. Check it on the hourly. We have a triple bottom now on ES.
Yeah, I know.
Like, come on, can we eventually get there? I think so. Like, so I don't think it's dead yet, but maybe we'll have a bearish SMT and some type of inversion here. NQ is definitely the weaker instrument.
What are your thoughts when you see like Asia not get taken? Do you care so much? Or so we are right now that we're just rejected off 6. We just rejected 6. What's the exact to the T? 617, which is the midpoint of that 15 minutes so far.
Yeah, when Asia's not taken, it's really context dependent. It depends on context. Like today, I think if it kind of matters to me. We have relative equal lows right here, and it matters to me also because ES still has those hourly equal lows below us. So I think there's still higher time frame draws that can get met. So in this situation, it's valid to me, and it's something I'm thinking about. But if this just continues to grind and there's no entry, that's why I wait for inversions. Like, honestly, I would consider taking this inversion now if we got this one, but we're not getting any of them. So it keeps me out of the trade. I'm not fighting the momentum here.
Yeah, I mean, one more thing I will say, man, I could also see this popping the highs, to be honest, like just popping the highs of the range, getting all of these buyers to push this price higher, and then getting a sell-off back to VWAP. That's something that I could also see. And then maybe we don't continue lower. Maybe it's just a VWAP retest and then a continuation higher, right? Because you have to think about it. A 5-minute inversion that occurred below midnight and below previous day low, right? And now we're above VWAP. There's a lot of strength here. Could just be that's the move. That's telling us that it wants to go higher. So the fact that we have equal lows here between Asia and NQ is the only thing that I don't love. And I would have much rather seen ES take the Asia low and just we leave it, and then I don't care because of the SMT. But so far, all I see is strength here.
It's nothing but strength. Nothing but strength.
Yeah, and anyone that tried to hop in front of this, man, and just take this without confirmation, this is a huge reason why you're losing your trades. Because it should do something, but it doesn't mean it has to, right?
Exactly. Yeah, we're going to definitely take this wick. We'll see how we react at the POC. Like, we'll see if we get a rejection here, but starting to just not be interested at all in the shorts. And I can't long this high up, so that means no trade for me.
I hear you.
But hey, we still got this bearish SMT, and NQ's got a long way to go before it takes these highs. So we'll see. We'll see if we can get rejections here. That could look like a pretty good short up in the premium of this price leg. And if I do take a trade, guys, I'll probably take them on my Apex accounts now, just to risk sync a little bit. We'll keep these profits locked in, and that we took on top one futures, and we'll move over to Apex. So I got trade of 8 locked and loaded, ready to go. If I do take a trade, it's going to be small again, 2 micros. So we'll see. Maybe we get an inversion here. I would consider the trade. They're saying YM momentum is crazy. How's YM looking? Yeah, YM is a lot more bullish today than the other indexes. Damn, look at that. Crazy. I don't even look at YM, bro, because it's just too different from the other indexes. I don't know how you feel.
I've never looked at YM, bro.
Yeah, I find it to be useless. Like, if you trade YM, that's cool. I get that, but I don't see any reason to look at this instrument for like relative strength and weakness between the other 2 indexes. It's just too different these days.
I'm with you, baby bird.
Yeah.
I'm with you, bro.
All right. Patience, chat. I will most likely take this inversion if we get it. I would probably not look for a new low a day. I'd pull a fib from the swing low to the swing high and probably look for 50%. So down here, you could like look to target midnight. That would be the low hanging fruit.
I'm watching this. I might take the long here just for the pop. I think if we get momentum here, we could pop these highs real quick.
What would you be targeting?
Just the highs. I'm not really going to be targeting much, just to see if we get. It's more of a pop of the highs, and then I don't really care what price does after that. I'm watching it. We are holding above that 78886. Nice closure on the 5 minute there. That new 5 minute did pull back here. There's potential here, I think. I'm gonna see how this candle closes.
All right, chat. Let's see.
I'll let you know if I get in. I'm just watching right now.
Do you watch any of the Mag 7 stocks? Do you look at them, or do you just focus on the indexes?
I'm in longs, by the way.
Okay, all right. Alex is in
Just
long.
going for the pop into potentially 650.
Okay.
So about a
okay.
25-point move. Probably going to have a stop at like 588s. But I'll cut it early if I see something I do not like. So that's what I'm just giving you a heads up what I'm watching. We have a change day delivery here that I did like. It is 10:28 currently. So the 15-minute about to close here. I'm only in Top Step right now. I'm not in any other accounts, just a heads up.
Okay. 5 XFAs?
Yeah.
Yes.
So if this 15-minute candle holds here, right, within that 7.8 to 8.86, I think the next one could continue to deliver and just pop us over that, what I was talking about. That's a big if. And we never retested VWAP either, so we'll have to wait and see what this 15-minute candle does.
All right, let's see, chat.
Getting a bit of a pullback here. I don't love. Yeah, looks like we're going to come test my. I needed to bounce here at the 600s.
Coming into that 1 minute bullish gap right here, so. It could hold up there for you.
Yeah, I need 600s to hold here.
If it's going to keep that momentum, it should hold that 1 minute gap. You shouldn't be inversing a bunch of gaps.
Yeah, we should hold that gap there, and we should hold these 600s. Let's see. So we did have a change day delivery to the downside. I could cut this. I'm going to cut this for $300, and I'm going to get back in if I see the push I'm looking for.
We just created a 5 minute bullish gap too.
Yep,
So
I know. We
it
did.
could
We just tapped it
happen.
too. We're about to tap it right
Or
now.
full biased, that could be the inverse you're looking for a higher probability short. Wait for that 5 minute.
Just got tapped. That 5 minute just got tapped. Let's see if it can take it. The only thing I don't love about the idea, so I'm in long right now, guys. On one of my accounts, I had a buy order at 580. Let's see if this 5 minute gap holds and delivers higher. It's looking like we could just sweep right through this 5 minute though, so we'll see. So I'm in at 580, and my stop is tight on this. My stop is 571, so it's only 10 points.
Okay. Yeah, I'm watching. My eyes are on this 5 minute BISI, guys. If we get a 5 minute closure below it, I'd look for the short, but I'm not touching anything until that happens. Because it is a 5 minute bullish gap, and the market has a lot of bullish momentum. So you don't want to just anticipate that. You wait.
Yeah, so I'm just watching. I want to see some sort of like 30-second kind of inversion here to the upside, or some side 30-second CISD here for me to be confident. The VWAP is pretty close, so I kind of makes me think we could pull towards it first. All right, so I'm out of this trade break even here. Did not lose $1 on this trade. So I'm just waiting to see. I'm going to wait for the confirmation. I like the idea of getting in here, but I'm going to wait to see if we get that confirmation because we're pulling. This thing is dragging down right now pretty quickly.
Yep. It ain't over.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing about me as a trader is a lot of people ask me, how can you cut your trade so quickly? I know what I'm looking for, and if I'm not seeing it like kind of quick, I'll just cut it. I'll take a small loss rather than holding on to something that I know could potentially make me lose a lot more, right? Because essentially this long that I'm trying to get, my stop should be below VWAP because I use VWAP for the confirmations to go higher. But because I understand ICT and I understand that price action very well, I have to play it safe.
Yeah, no, I get that, man. All right, so Alex is break even on his trade. I got this on my mind, guys. So I got it marked up here. This 5-minute gap is going to be really key. If we can get the closure beneath this, I like the idea of trying to short back down, maybe to this open unmitigated gap right here around by midnight price. But look at that. I mean, it's holding. This is why I like to wait for inversions, because you get that wick through, it filled that gap, it's coming back up. So not interested, not interested yet. The good thing is, if this market does sell off, there's a lot of range lower. There's Asia low on NQ, and like I said, I mean, ES has these equal lows right here, which I think could be a draw for the market. So you got time. You got that bearish SMT up at the highs. NQ would be the easier short in this instance because ES is the one that made a higher high. NQ is still making a lower high. So you have that bearish SMT to help fuel the idea. We do
have a bearish SMT, you're right.
Yeah. We just a big one too. The thing is, there's a big bullish SMT on the bottom, so you're getting conflicting info right there. It almost might be like, okay, so cancel both out. You can look at it either way, or you go with whichever one aligns with the bias that you already have. So yeah, I'm just waiting here. We got 1 minute left on this 5-minute candle. We'll see if you get that inverse or not.
This 5-minute could have been a good long still. Shouldn't have cut it probably, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
we're holding that gap nicely right now, but there's no confirmation yet on any of the time frames. Like I'm looking at the 30-second, 1 minute. We do have a 15-minute gap below as well. That's going to be here. I would love a swing of the highs first, and then maybe a retest of that gap, because I'm trying to think of things that will happen after I'm out of my trade. Because if that gap, if we're close to this gap, this 15-minute gap, we'll probably draw towards it. But we still have enough. We still have a lot of time. We still have, before that new candle is 11 minutes. Because I look at the opening and closings of the 15 minutes, very much drawn to those candles because they do things at their open and close, right? They got to put that lower wick or that upper wick. So really happy that I took off that first short. I mean, that first long for a $300 loss, and break even on my other accounts. So very happy about the way that I traded that, because I think this is going to draw into that VWAP like we talked about here.
Yeah, Chad, I just set a limit order, 2 micros. I'm going to give this a shot here and see how this goes. We didn't actually get the 5-minute inversion, but I don't know. I'm starting to like the way this is building. So, okay, we got filled.
Oh, wait, actually I made money on some of these accounts.
Hey, dude, that's the beauty of copy trading.
I thought I was taking it off, dude. That's hilarious. But yeah, I made like $50 on those accounts. So nice. We're up 3,450. That's how much how many accounts I'm trading, and that $50 made me that much. It's pretty crazy. Okay.
All right, I'm in a short.
Beautiful.
Not the best, like most high probability entry. Like the one we took at the open was way better than this, but I don't know. I think if this is going to go lower and that SMT is going to hold, we shouldn't go much higher than this, chat. So I'm trying to position myself for the idea for that bearish bias. So let's see.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think this draw right back into VWAP here is going to be the telltale sign.
Mm-hmm. Probably look for like 528. If this goes lower pretty quickly, I'll be trailing my stop down. But let's see. And again, this would be a low-hanging fruit target right back at previous day's low. You could also pull a fib here. Now that we're actually getting a minor rejection, you can look for your fib from the swing low to the swing high. That also aligns near that 50% retracement, which also aligns with midnight. So yeah, I think it's a decent spot.
Wow. Let's see what happens. See if we can hold this this VWAP here. Looks like we're kind of pulling right through it. You don't use VWAP, right?
I don't use VWAP.
All right, good. That's the great thing about us, bro. Very similar strategies essentially, but since I'm using other different tools, people who are in the chat that use VWAP can kind of relate to what I'm talking about. Yeah. So the only thing that could happen for you is VWAP holds. That's the only thing that could happen that can go against you. But other than that, this looks great.
Yeah, I mean VWAP is valid though. Like I don't use VWAP, but I know that is a powerful tool. So I got to be aware of that. But I like the idea of it drawing ultimately into this 5-minute gap right here, this unmitigated gap. So if that's going to happen, this is low-hanging fruit. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm looking at right now, it's 10:38. I want to see what happens at 10:45. Like, where is that next 15-minute opening going to be, right? Is it going to be a sweep of a low or a sweep of a previous high, right? Like, whatever we're closer to is usually what we draw towards. So basically, I'm not really going to do anything until we get closer to that time, for me at least. There might be a situation here where you win this trade and then I get a trade too, and I'm able to win that trade as well.
Definitely. Right now, the biggest thing I'm hoping to see is that we actually get this 5-minute inversion. So it's coming back up towards my entry. We got a minute left on this candle. I'm hoping to see a nice closure below this gap and validating it. Otherwise, I'm going to be a lot less confident in the idea. We're really hoping we get that inversion here. I'm also, like, at this point, I probably will not let it go to this full stop. I'm probably going to start trailing this down, but we'll do it when we need to. Let's just see. We got 40 seconds left. Let's see if we can invert this gap. If we just get this deep wick and it falls right back up and starts pushing up, I should go down to the 1 minute and look for something in here. There's some 1 minute gaps in here. We probably don't want to see this get any closures above like 604, honestly. So let's see.
Yeah, you definitely want to see this 5-minute hold.
Yeah.
We get back above this 5 minute. I'm probably going to try to take a long, thinking if we're going to pop the highs. We'll see if that's the case, but
see how ES looks like it wants to make another high. ES is a lot more bullish.
Yeah, I see ES is trying to push here.
Okay. Come on.
We just created a bearish 5 minute as well, just a heads up.
Yeah, that was crazy too. We didn't get the inverse. Look at that doji, but it's pushing right back down. So let's see.
And we got swallowed right back down into that VWAP.
Yeah. Okay, it's looking better for me, but it ain't over till it's over. We're going to start trailing this stop. So we just don't get edged.
It's the name of the game. So just so you know, you're below VWAP here.
Nice. Let's hope we can get a closure below it.
1 minute close below it. Nothing on the higher time frame yet, but
let's just take that one wick, this last wick. There's a 1 minute shaping up here.
One thing to note though is this 5 minute candle has no upper wick.
Oh, you know what? That's so funny. Someone was mentioning upper wicks, no upper wick candles to me this morning, and I know nothing about that. Can you give a breakdown? What is the meaning of that?
Yeah. So basically, every candle has a high, an open high or open low, and then an opposite, right? So open high, low close, or open low, high close. So a lot of times when you see a candle that doesn't have upper wick, like the 5 minute candle right now, you can see that we still have 2 minutes and 50 seconds in this candle. So most likely we're putting in the lower part of it, and we're going to continue to put the higher part closer towards the end of that candle's life cycle, right? So, and it kind of makes sense because we did just come and test VWAP with this candle as well as previous day low. Previous day low could hold as support here. It's at 530 basically.
Yeah, that's about where my entry is, or where my TP is.
Yeah. So just something to note, right? If this thing does start to move on up, that 5 minute will flip and you'll get a bullish candle that then puts in some sort of wick. But there are times, man, well, I'll see multiple 5 minute candles in a row with no upper wick. We do come back and take those areas. That's usually areas of where price didn't trade. So we do go and take it. But I don't really look at the 5 minutes so much. I like it more on the 15 minute. When the 15 minute has it, I will literally like hunt that as a hawk. Like they call it the devil's mark.
I like that.
A lot of times you can use that.
Using it on the 15 minute. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, the 15 minute is more where it's at, to be honest. So here is a good area for you to exit as well, right? This is what your TP is, because I'm seeing that previous day low, but also this is a sweep of that previous 15-minute candle. So remember I talked about I like to see those sweeps.
That's what I'm hoping to see. Yep, I have that one marked down. That's
so look at the time. It's 10:43. We're gonna have a new 15-minute candle opening in about 1 minute and 20 seconds. So if we can sweep this and then get some sort of inversion back above VWAP, I could be looking to maybe go long again, but I want to see us back above 560s for a push into those 650s. So could be a really good trade, especially since we have that devil's mark on the 5 minute that we could target. But we'll have to wait and see.
Beautiful. Okay, we just got that sweep. So let's just hope we can get a little further of a push down here before we pop back up.
Looks heavy, so I think you should be able to. Yep, there's the pull.
There we go, Chad.
Hit TP?
Yeah, we hit TP.
Beautiful. How much you get?
$200 times 12.
Let's go, baby.
Base hits, baby.
Was that micros?
W's in the chat. Yeah, that was micros.
Let's fucking go, baby. W's in the chat.
Beautiful trade. Yeah, that was good. That was a solid trade. Solid trade, guys. Let's go.
So I'm looking for one more trade. I'm just waiting for the confirmation. So I'm down about 300 on those top step accounts, break even on the other accounts. So I just need one more trade, and as soon as I see it, I will take it. Usually I'm about two trades, usually 3 trades if I'm break even on one.
So you give yourself 3 trades, you said, a day?
Yeah, so I give myself 3 trades a day if I break even on one of those trades. But usually it's usually we teach 2 trades. You take the one trade, and honestly, bro, all the back testing we've done, 3 years of back testing, our second trade has an 80% win rate.
80% win rate?
On the second trade, yeah.
Wow.
So we have a 2 trade setup. What?
How is it? What makes the second trade different?
Because we were right about the first trade. The market wasn't ready for what we were looking for. Does that make sense?
I see what you're saying. Okay, yeah.
So the second trade usually gives us more confirmation, and then it does pan out. We have an 80% win rate on the second trade. The first trade, I always tell people, like when I'm trading, the first trade I won't really go too heavy on. I'll even sometimes de-risk on that first trade, just because nothing's guaranteed, right? But that second trade, and I have certain days of the week based on the 3 years of data, certain days of the week will actually net a little bit higher. So I'm like, on certain days, I really will like double up or triple up on that trade. So you've seen me, I've been down 1,500 before and made two or $2,500 on that next trade, you know?
Yeah. I feel like you did that on the last week's stream, right? Because you took an initial L on your first trade, but then you caught the win.
Yeah. That's why Jacob and I have such a high win rate, and why we win a lot, because it's based on a 2 trade setup. And even if the first one loses, people will think, oh, you're revenge trading, but we're not at all. It's part of the model, actually. Like if we don't take the second trade, we have a lower win rate. And for example, 3-year data, we make about 170K on the first trade. With the second trade, it bumps us up to over 400K.
Damn.
So that's how important that second trade is for us, right?
Yeah. No, it's absolutely key, man.
Yeah, literally. And a lot of people, when they join, they're a little scared, because once you take a loss, you get a little bit, scared. You get a little frustrated, and your emotions start to kick in. But we try to teach that, like, it's not revenge trading if your model tells you to take a trade,
A lot of people just, they stop thinking clearly after they take a single loss. They can't get back in there. They're either over trading, tilting because of it. It's like, dude, it's just one loss. A lot of times that happens to me. My first idea is just, I might have the right idea overall, but my execution's off. Whether it's entry, timing, it's not perfect. And then that second trade comes around, you have a better understanding of what's happening and you can execute a little bit more clearly. So that makes perfect sense.
No, 100%, man. And I think that's the hardest thing for people to learn and to be comfortable with is the loss, right? Any loss. Nobody wants to start their day off with a loss. But I will say, man, the last 7 days, I've lost my first trade in a row, just so everyone understands. And I've only lost 1 day. Like, I only have 3 losses since October. That's how crazy we've been trading. And that's with taking the first loss a lot of times. The thing about the first loss, man, and the reason why I own it is because if I don't take the first trade, sometimes that second trade doesn't even come. So you kind of have to take it if you want to be able to trade that day, right? Yeah. We also did a lot of data on the last 3 years, and I looked at what if I only take the second trade? Like, what if we just skip the first one and it's not as profitable?
Really?
Isn't that interesting?
That's
you would think that it would be more profitable, but no, it's not.
That's insane. So you got to take the first trade, guys. Moral of the story, like, you see your setup, just don't lose confidence just because you took a loss. Keep it
exactly
going. Look at this, guys. So we're pulling back now. We're pulling into that unmitigated 5-minute gap. So this was my overall target. It's now been hit.
This is where a lot of IC traders will try to go long, because they missed that first initial long, right? So this is that 5-minute inversion with the 5-minute fair value gap sitting here. But now that we're below VWAP, I'm kind of looking at the idea of maybe fading those guys.
Yeah, I'm liking shorts. I think just shorting down to Asia low for NQ, and again for ES. Yeah. How's ES holding up here? It's looking good. So you have that bearish SMT. ES swept these highs. Again, we still have a clear draw on liquidity on ES that you can use as a reasonable target for the day, which is these equal lows, London session.
Yeah, and something to note, man, we're back below 50% of the range, right? Which is back. We're back. People say we're back in discount, but to me, that's bearish, right? Because buyers should be stepping in. And also
came up into premium. It's like you're on the other side of that move, though. So it makes sense in that context.
Yeah, like you want to see buyers stepping in right where we are now. We have midnight here. We got that 5-minute gap. You've got 0.5 of the range, right? But for me, if buyers step in, can they get back above VWAP? Because if they can't, then I'm all hands on deck to short the hell out of this thing.
Yeah.
And I will probably be looking for a short here in a second, and I will call it out. And hopefully this isn't the day where, so 2 losses in a row happened only a couple times in 3 years. And 3 days in a row of losing for our model happened only 3 times in a row in 3 years.
Okay, 3 days in a row.
Yeah. So I have a lot of data on this stuff, which is why I'm so confident in it. Only thing that's shitty is I want to short the hell out of it right here, but this 5-minute gap is making me go, I know from an ICT brain, I know that people are going to try to buy this. And so we could see a push back up to retest.
I'm not interested in the buys at all, bro. I have no interest in them.
Well, that makes me feel a little better, brother. I'm going to see how this works out.
I think we go in. I think we're pushing.
Yeah, I like this. I might try this short here. I think I'm going to fucking just jump in this thing in a second here.
You got 3.5 minutes on this 5-minute candle. I mean, if you inverse that last 5-minute BISI, like it's going lower. That's my take.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm in short, guys. I'm in at 468. I'm in on my TradeAvate accounts. I'm going to look to see how I do it here in my top step accounts. I think this thing's going to melt straight into those Asia lows. Right now, my stop is 510. It's pretty wide here. But I would cut it pretty quickly if I start to see some sort of lower time frame inversions or anything that tells me that we could probably come back up. Like even the 30-second, we don't really get a continuation to the upside or some sort of change to delivery until 494. So I have about 30 points, 34 points that I'm risking here with 1 minute.
Yeah, I like it, man. John 666 is asking, why are you bearish, Zach? We've gone over it. So I just think higher time frame, when I go over to ES especially, we got these relative equal lows. They're not relative, they're perfect equal lows, like a triple bottom right here. This is just a higher time frame target for me. At the end of the day, if we're looking at this overall range, We've swept out the upside of the range. I'm looking for the downside of the range now. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Loosely, I'm basing it around that. We have a bearish SMT up at the highs. ES took this high. NQ has not taken that high. That's that bearish SMT. We've held this 15-minute SIBI right here. That's where I got short for my short scalp. And now I just think draw liquidity is this low or Asia low. So that's why. There's higher time frame draws on liquidity. There's lower time frame draws on liquidity. You have short-term momentum on your side here. You have entry signals, all those things combined.
So I want to see a rejection. We have a 1 minute gap here. I do not want to see us closing above this gap.
Hey, Manu booked 100 points on NQ. Let's go.
That's a massive move, man. Congrats.
By the way, guys, we are going to take a break at 11 a.m., okay? So we will also get a giveaway going right before we start our break. So don't worry about that. If you want to enter a giveaway, stay tuned. We're going to be doing it pretty soon, right before, right when Alex gets off.
Can we make that giveaway code TMade or what?
Yeah, I got you, bro. Yep, that'll be the code word. TMade, by the way, how about you just let the chat know, I'm sure some of them are familiar with you already, but where can people find you, Alex?
So I'm a TMadeAlex on X. So come by, hang out, shoot me a tweet here. Just trying to manage this trade here. I'm gonna cut this real quick. So we just lost 500 on that. So I'm gonna cut that. I don't like the inversion here. I will continue to short this if I start to see us displace back to the downside, though. I really think those lows are in place here. I don't want to hold this if it retests previous day low again, which is 527. The range is way too big for me to hold on to that.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna just be chill, keep it safe. We're down 500 on one account and down 300 on the other. But I am looking for shorts. But yeah, you guys can find me on TMadeAlex on X. You can find me on Discord, honestly. Discord.gg/TMade. You guys come hang out. Zach's in there. We got a nice squad in there. A lot of great traders. I do live stream a lot in there in the mornings for free. So if anybody wants to hang out and watch, I have people that go in there and try to figure out our strategy, but they never can figure out. And then they just end up joining the mentorship eventually. Because we're doing shit that's not of the norm. You don't see people shorting the lows and doing stuff like that. But yeah, it's been a good journey, man. I appreciate you bringing me on here. I appreciate everybody who's here from TMade right now. I know there's a couple of them probably watching. Yeah, that's about it, man. I appreciate you, bro.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, love having you on. Seriously, you and Jacob, you guys are good dudes. Love the way you read price and your outlook. I think we all have similarities, so it's good to chat with you guys. Hopefully, you can come on again soon, man. Anytime you want, and I'll be talking to you. I'll see you on Discord.
For sure, bro. I'm gonna be out for the holidays, so I won't be in New York. If not, I would invite you to a drink or coffee. You drink at all, or are you not? Are you sober?
Yeah, no, I love a drink.
All right, yeah. I mean, you live in Brooklyn, man. You gotta have a beer every once in a while, right?
It's pretty hard not to. Exactly.
But yeah, see, here's this push right into previous day low again. Exactly what I thought would happen here. But yeah, I'll hit you up, man. I'll be back in New York. I'm leaving for the holidays. I'll be back probably second week of January. So I'll hit you up, see if we meet up in person and have a drink. Take a picture for the Discord. And,
yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, man, I'll let your team know. I'm available to hop on because they had asked me to come on multiple, I don't know if it was every week or they just wanted to see me a bit more. Yeah. I'd be happy to come on more, man. Hopefully we catch a banger on one of these, but I'll keep you posted in the Discord and yeah, we'll talk soon, brother.
Love that, man. Yeah, absolutely. We'll definitely link up in person. But yeah, we'll talk soon, brother. Have a good one.
All right. Take care. Appreciate you guys. Peace.
Shout out TMadeAlex. Let's go. Shout out Alex. He's the man. Yeah, he's from New York, bro. So we gotta link up in person. Exactly. We'll get a screenshot, a little snap. Truly enjoyed this show. Watching you trade live in Mindset, it was amazing. Yeah, we took 2 dubs on stream in a row. Just called the market beautifully so far. We're killing it. All right, guys. I do want to get a giveaway going. Let's run this giveaway. And I do got to take a quick break. So we promised Alex that the code word in Discord is going to be TMade, right? So let me just type it first so I have a marker. type TMade to enter. So there we go. In the stream chat, go ahead and type TMade to enter the giveaway inside of Discord. Yeah, we can do a duck race. All right, get your entries in. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and we will be back shortly with the winners of the giveaway. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. I got a lot of accounts to give away. I still got like 8 at least. And the Tradeify account. We haven't given away the Tradeify Select account, 50K. So stay tuned. We will be right back. Oh, I was muted. There we go. We are back, Chad. How we doing? I'm really liking the shorts, I was saying. I think we're going to get another pull down. I really do. How'd that poll do? I feel like I left it up too long because I bet a lot of people switched it over to bearish now. It was still 50-50, so more people were bullish. There was 142 votes. More people were bullish, so Chad was overall wrong, but it was pretty split, so not terrible. Yeah, bro. I'll check my DMs. I think I just hit you back on Twitter. Dubs in the chat. Ercon, let's go, bro. We're cooking today. We're cooking. So Lonnie booked 300 points on NQ. Damn. God damn. All right, let me get these entries for our giveaway. We're giving away these accounts. Also, I want to give you guys a way to for us to get the Tradeify giveaway going because we got that going next. Let me see. How many likes do we got on YouTube? We're only at 95 likes, chat. Let's hit 105. No. Let's hit 110. 110 likes, and we'll run our Tradeify giveaway. We'll be giving away a 50K select account. 110 likes at a minimum. All right, I'm gonna get all these entries. I'm gonna copy these TMade entries for our giveaway for the Aqua Futures, Blue Guardian, and Top One Futures account. Shout out to our sponsors. Shout out Tradeify. Shout out all of our sponsors, man. Okay, I got all the entries. There we go. Yeah, market's pulling back up a little bit. Okay, clear column. There we go. So the code was TMade, right? Bam. All right, got my entries right here, got the names. I really just want to get into another short right now, chat. I'm not gonna lie. We got to do Pinwheel because I gotta download Duck Race Premium. I'll do that today, so we have it for next time. We're gonna do Pinwheel. Hey, Josh hit 1K profit on the day. Let's go. Let's go, man. Everyone is killing it today. All right, here we go. Guys, I want to get into another short. Oh. Okay, I don't know how to say that name. I'm not sure how to say that name. So you're the winner, though. I'm going to find you on Discord real quick. Got you. All right, let's keep it going. I got mad accounts to give away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm only at 5 so far. We got 8 more accounts to give away, including Tradeify. So let's run it. Let's do another. Yeah, I'll check if Adam K is here. I got you. It should be here, bro, because we're using the Google Sheet. Hey, the one trader. Shout out. The one trader. Find you on Discord real quick, and then I'll take a look for you, Adam. You should be in there, bro. There's no reason you shouldn't, but let's see. If you guys missed it, you missed it. That's different. You know what I mean? Here, this is what I'll do to check. Adam K, you are there. See what I'm saying, bro? People tell me they're not in. No disrespect to you, but you're in there. You're in there. People tell me that. They think they don't see their name because they're like using a magnifying glass on here. It's kind of hard to tell. Like you're on there though, and I'm sure that goes for a lot of people. I'm sure it's like that for a lot of people, bro. Adam K. Told y'all. Okay, here we go. Let's go. I'm not using ChatGPT to get these names anymore. So, Wolf Trader. Shout out Wolf Trader. AP. You're in there, brother. Right. Where'd I go? What happened here? I can't be doing this. I can't be checking this every day. I listen to too many people. Here, bro. I don't even care. I'm putting you in just in case. There you go. Okay, let's go. Last one. Last one for now. Then we'll do a new list. Yeah, we got Josh's system in here, so we're not missing names, guys. I'm telling you. If your name is not on there, it just means that you didn't. You entered later. Too late. But okay, Shiro. That's going to be the last one for this giveaway, but don't worry. I still have so many accounts to give away, bro. Let me find both of these guys on Discord, actually, real quick. Don't worry. We got a ton more giveaways to do. And Shiro. I got Shiro. Perfect. Cool, cool. Right. We'll do another giveaway soon, chat. Oh, see, I think you guys are making me miss good trades. I kind of want to take another short. I just feel like it's going to keep going lower, guys. I really do. We're going to risk our profits with the idea that this market's just going to keep going lower. I want to get rid of my execution marks, though, here. Okay, we got filled. I'm just going to, let this sit around because I just think we go lower. Wow, ES is really holding up, though. That throws me off a little bit, but I don't know. Should I cut this one? I don't know. I'm going to give it a second. I don't like the way ES looks, but I just feel like NQ really wants to go lower. I feel like the ultimate target is still the lows. Is there an inversion in here on the 3-minute? Careful here. I know, I kind of feel like I actually maybe should be careful. I'm going to cut this if it doesn't start working right away. Our 5-minute, though, just looks like we want to push lower. But I don't like the way ES looks. ES looks crazy, way more bullish. So let's see. Let's see. I'm going to cut this one quick. I'm not going to give back, all my profits. I was ready to do that for a moment, but it's a little different. If we get back above midnight, I'm just going to cut it. So we're going to see if midnight can hold as resistance ultimately here. Yes, highs on 1 minute may want to be taken. These over here, yeah, that is true. I'm gonna, if we get a closure back above midnight, I'm just gonna cut it and call it a scratch trade. But if this midnight just holds to bring us lower, I'll profit from the trade. I do think you're right, though, Erkan. That could definitely occur. I do feel like the market, the draw, though, is like, I really think the market's telling us the draw is lower, ultimately. But I do hear you on that. I do. It'd be great if we can get this 3-minute inverse. That would be solid. We can get a closure below 95 on the 3-minute. This will look real good. Let's fill that wick. Come on. Yeah, I could want to go for that. Do you guys think this just goes all the way back up? Yeah, ES just looks like way more bullish. ES looks like it wants to be bullish so bad, and NQ looks like it wants to be so bearish. Okay, I think we may cut this one. Let's give it a second. Yeah, no, I'm not going to give back all my profit. It's all good. But I'm giving this a second here. Sometimes I feel FOMO when a move starts happening while I'm doing a stupid giveaway. It makes me think a little bit too quickly. But I don't know. I still think the draw on liquidity is lower, gang. Like, I feel like the draw is lower. So I'm trying to give this a second. Get this 5 minutes and bring us down. Any key fair value gap? We're just still inside this overall 5-minute gap. You have an unmitigated 5-minute up here, but that just would be like, for us to go all the way back up there just would seem so pointless. Like if the draw on liquidity is lower, I mean. So if we go all the way back up here, it means the market just wants to keep going higher for the day. But right now, NQ's down 1%. Trying to see what fair value gaps. Like, is there a 15-minute I'm unaware of? No, there's no 15-minute fair value gap here. The 1 hour balanced this gap. I just think we want to go to the lows. But it's true that if the market wants to be like a difficult market, it could just go up first. Let's see. You got a minute left on this 3-minute. If we get an inverse here, I think we're good. Come on. Give us that 25 points. Oof. 15 seconds left on this 3-minute. I'm watching this 3-minute inverse. We get that, I think we're Gucci. Come on. Give us that inverse. Come on. Don't edge us. Don't edge us, market. Oh, it's going to edge us. It's totally going to edge me. Did we get the inverse? We did inverse the 3-minute gap. Okay, if we get back above the 3-minute, we cut it now for like basically a break-even trade. But we're going to try to hold this for 78 because we inversed that 3-minute. Ideally, this 5-minute expands down to our target. Come on, NQ. Don't do it to us. Dude, NQ does a lot of edging TPs lately. You know what I mean? It does a lot of that. It's like a pretty common thing. You just constantly get your TP edged. ES, like I can't even look at it because it looks so different from NQ. What do you mean that's not a proper IFVG? That was a 3-minute IFVG right there. I mean, I anticipated it. You're right about that. But now that it's there, I feel good about holding as long as we don't break back above it just for this target. Josh says, NQ is bearish right now below New York on VWAP, previous APOC, midnight. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad trade. We're not in a bad trade at all. And we're being very defensive. Like, I was getting ready to cut it up here, but I just gave it a moment. We're being, like, defensive about it. We have a target. I think it goes much lower today in general. Okay, let's see if we get this now. Don't edge us again. Come on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Beauty, beauty, beauty. We are out here. We're out here, gang. We are out here. 300 times 12 accounts. W's in the chat, man. Come on. Yo, we are out here today. 3 for 3. We took 3 dubs in a row. What is this profit-wise? 300 times 12. We got to do it because it's fun. We're up 3.6K. Base hits off base hits, baby. King of the shorts. Let's go, man. Popping right back up too, dude. So we did good taking our profits there. Seriously. I think we could celebrate with some more giveaways. Look at that pop right back up. Oh my goodness. That's why we love base hits. Because how many people get into a trade? Like I understood that my short was at a low price and it's not the best entry overall. But I felt like it's a good entry to capture 20 to 25 points. That's the difference. So I could take that trade because I'm looking to capture that 25 points. It's a valid short. But if I took that short expecting for a new low a day right then and there, then that's a dumb trade. That's the difference here, you know? That's the beauty of base hits. Because you can just do that over and over and over again. All right. How many micros was I in? So that was 2 micros, but times 12 accounts. So we're up 3.6K total on Apex. And I'm up about 2 grand on top 1 futures because we're up 400 on my top 1 futures accounts. So yeah, we're having a good day. We had a good day. I'm still going to be streaming PM session too. I'll be live on ASFX TV at 1 if anyone wants to follow me over there as well. Okay. All right. I say we celebrate with a giveaway. Yeah, Adam, we are all base hitting. Base hits win the game. Exactly. Get on base. Base 1, base 2, base 3, home run. That's it. That was lit. My new name is Base Hit Zach. I like it. I like it. Guys, by the way, for anyone that's new here, if you're new to the stream, check out my YouTube channel. I'll link it in the chat. It's also linked in the description of this video, but I got a ton of videos on how to capture base hits, how to trade one-to-ones, negative RR, keep your win rate high, your R multiple lower. Yeah, just a ton of videos on there. So check it out, all totally for free. Shameless plug. All right, let's get this giveaway going. Let's do it. It's 11:23 and I got a lot of giveaways to do, so we got to run these through. Let's go over to the Discord, the Prop for a Match Discord channel, and I'll tell you guys what to do. All right, I got a good code word. Type base hit to enter. Type base hit to enter the giveaway. Let's go. Get them in, get them in. Zach, post more videos. I know. I need to post more videos, dude. I'm lazy. It's funny because, like, bro, I feel like I don't even have a lot of subscribers because I'm still new to posting on YouTube. But my videos, like, not to toot my own horn, but my videos get a really good amount of views for the amount of subs I have. Like, I feel like if I really went hard with YouTube and made a lot of videos consistently, I think my YouTube could get pretty big. Because I think I am putting out solid content. So, yeah, I'm going to try and make one this weekend. I do want to get one in before the holidays. So I'm going to work on a video. I'm trying to get one done before the holidays. Yeah, we're cooking though, chat. We're cooking. Look at that. I love that we get in, get out. All right, what is next? So let's get this giveaway going. I'll give you guys till 11:26 or 27. Okay, so get your entries in quick. And remember, smash that like button. When we hit 115 likes, we're going to give away the Tradeify account, which I know is what everyone wants that. You know, we're at 110. Let's do 120. 120 likes, man. Let's give away the Tradeify account. We can do it. 10 more likes. Let's go, let's go. Remember, if you guys are new or if you're watching on Instagram or something, come on over to the YouTube channel. That's where we engage with the chat. That's where you can find the Discord invite link. To click that Discord invite link, join the Discord. That's where we run our giveaways. 7 more likes. That's it. Let's do it. Come on. Smash it. We hit 120. Beauty, beauty, beauty. All right, we'll do it. Can we do the trade? All right, for this list that we did base hits with, we'll give away Tradeify first. So Tradeify will be one of the accounts we give away right now. We're going to do it last, though. So I'm going to give away three of our Aqua Futures, Blue Guardian, or Top 1 Futures accounts, and then the last one we do here will be Tradeify. So stay tuned. I can't spin the duck. I can spin the wheel or do the duck race. There is no spin the duck. You want Aqua Futures? Okay, well, don't worry. We're giving that away. That'll be on the list. Look at that. Nice little push down. I still think we're going lower today, guys. I've been calling it. I look at this market structure is telling me we're going to take out 390 today. No, the first spin is not going to be for Tradeify. The last spin is going to be for Tradeify. The last spin. Spin the fuck. Today was actually a W day for everyone, Zach. Yeah, man. Great day. Great stream. We out here. All right, I'm going to get these names in. So Get those entries in, guys. I'm about to copy and paste, and that's it. So there's still going to be people typing in after I have collected the names. They're just going to miss it. That's just how it goes. You know, it's got to the line has to be drawn somewhere. Okay, I got the names. That's it. So going over to my Google Sheet. You know what I think is the issue here? I think I realized why it doesn't work sometimes. You can't do spaces. It's got to be no spaces. Okay. I get it now. All right. No worries. I got this. All right, it's coming. I think we just made equal lows here, guys. That's a good sign for shorts. Yep, we created equal lows. We going lower. We going lower. All right. Ain't no one telling me they missed here. First one up. Raj 24. Shout out to Raj 24. We find you on Discord. Got you. Beautiful. Let's go again. They already won today, so we're going to do another one. Monde's the winner. Let's go. Yeah, trailing drawdown on Apex is also unfunded, but it goes until you make your buffer. So on a 50K account, you're getting $2,500 of drawdown. Your drawdown will trail until your account balance is at 52,500. Once you do that, it no longer trails and your drawdown is static. That's the way it works. Okay, Donde 0077. Let's go. By the way, guys, for all of you who have won an account so far, if you don't know how to claim your account, it's super simple. Go over to X. You're going to look up PFM support on X. I'm going to link their name. I'm going to link the X account in the chat right here. Click on that, send them a DM, show them proof of your Discord handle, and you're good to go. So that's how you claim your accounts. All right, let's do, how many accounts do I have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. All right, let's do the last 2, and then we're going to save Tradeify for last. Rafina. Shout out Rafina. Let's go. Got you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, one more for Aqua Futures, Blue Guardian, or Top 1 Futures, and then we're going to do Tradeify. Also, guys, healthy reminder. If you don't win a giveaway, you can come back tomorrow. We're going to be here again tomorrow, giving away 12 accounts and 1 Tradeify Select account. On top of that, best discounts possible, use code MATCH. If you want to compare and contrast some prop firms that are trusted, that you can trust, and know confidently that they will pay you out, going over to propfirmmatch.com, code MATCH will get you the best discount. Nothing can beat Apex right now. This deal is amazing, 90% off everything. Every account is $20. It's like insane. So you want to scale up on Apex, right now is the time. Take advantage. Seriously. Okay, let's do this last one before Tradeify. Hey, trader number 8. Trader number 8. Shout out. You are the last winner of our 3 main sponsors, Blue Guardian, Top 1 Futures, and Aqua Futures. Let me just save your name here. And now we're going to do Tradeify. All right, guys, let's do our last giveaway of the day with Tradeify. Are we ready? Are we ready, chat? Last one. No duck. We have too many people in here. I got to get premium, and then we'll do duck tomorrow from now on. No new list. Here we go. How could you tell you're not here? I ain't even listening to that. You cannot see all the names here. All right, let's do it. Ooh, it just missed Urquhart, I think. Exit, Japan, you won the Tradeify accounts. So, Urzet Japin, for you, it's a little different. The way you're going to claim your account, you're going to follow me on X, okay? I'll link my X account right here. It's I am Zarb on X. Follow and DM me, and I will get you hooked up personally with your 50K select Tradeify account, man. Congratulations to all of the winners. Big shout out to everyone. We had a great day, man. We took 3 dubs in a row. We're up $2,000 on Top 1 Futures and like $3,000 on Apex. We're chilling. We call that a bunch of winning trades. I do think this market goes lower. We created those equal lows. I want to see those taken. I want to see us hit below a day. That's what I'll be looking for going into the PM session. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. We got one more day of streaming next week, tomorrow. Be there. Okay, we got Nick Jocelyn coming on. Nick Jocelyn. He has taken over $1 million in payouts. He trades like 80 futures accounts at one shot. It's going to be an amazing stream, so don't miss that. And yeah, until then, trade safe. Peace and love, gang. We'll see you tomorrow.